Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Wagwan, my people. We're there, we're there. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there in the world. Yeah, wishing all the mothers happy Mother's Day. Phone a day, so enjoy the day. As we wait for the people to go on forward and check in. Yeah, go and roll a little vibes right about now. Yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday out there in the world. Wishing each and every one a blessed day, no matter where you may be right at this moment. It's Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. You know, the channel with the most vibes. The channel where the panel become part of the discussions and you participate in the chats. Yeah, people. Wait for the people them forward in and myself. Yeah. Wagwan out there, wagwan out there. Well, it's a beautiful Sunday, as I've said before. We're gonna get the show rocking right away. Shout out to each and every one. Shout out to the one family. Them know themselves. Wait for them check in and thing. And like I said, if this is your first time checking into the Jamaica Vibes Entertainment live stream, do remember to subscribe to the channel. Please turn on your notification bell, select all. Also, make sure you give this live stream a thumbs up. Make sure you participate in the chat. It helps the algorithm as we move forward. Yeah, everything helps the algorithm. I say hitting the like button helps the algorithm. I say participate in the chat helps the algorithm. Everything plays a part in this YouTube journey, in this YouTube streets, in the way YouTube wants it to be done. So, I say people, do remember, even after if you're watching this on the play block, you can leave a comment in the comment section. That also help the video gets out there to more people. And once again, thank you all for being part of the Vibes family, and thank you for supporting Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV as usual. Well, we have many topics to talk about today. Some people, we have a few topics we definitely go explore. I say, I hope my brethren Optimus Prime do a check-in and thing, so we can have a continuous reading, continuous reasoning, and everything. We read a reason with before. You feel me? Oh, that gun so smart. Oh, no, remove myself from the screen. Okay. I wonder what going a while ago. Feel me? Yeah, like me I say, we have a few topics we talk about in the day, yeah? And thing. talk a little sports also, you know. See, when my Knicks lose last night and thing, you know, me I said people, yeah, my Knicks lose last night, you know. And to be honest with you, once Mr. Boston start drop them 3-pointer and the whole of them seem like them either going, me know say we in a trouble. You feel me? No say we in a trouble, you know. Well, like we said, you know, the third game that still, so, you know, we still up and still, you know, I say, go back to the drawing board and get back in the ring and go fight it out the next game. You know, I say, yeah, second round, so I want to get them a knockout and knock them out and move on to the third round. You know, I say, yeah. So, you know, I don't know when my brethren up movement forward, I know I go hear him out, you know, so make him get him talk, you know. Really. But I still have more talk than you know up movement. Yeah man, I still have more talk than you. Cause at least my team still a fight. You know what I say? Mm, my team still a fight. You know what I say? I hear your team the home after I watch my team a play. I say it go still, you feel me? Fabian, bless up yourself, Fabian. You don't know. Respect and due my brethren, you don't know every time, you know. But I talk a little bit about YouTube also. You know me I say what I go on with my channel at this moment, you know me I say people, yeah, I go share a little bit of what I go on and thing so you can have a better understanding of what's taking place and things. So at least, you know, if somebody come across this, you know me I say I will give out some YouTube um advice that will help a YouTube content creator, you know, myself, if I'm not making certain mistakes and thing and not knowing what to do, then it will also be helpful, you know, myself. Yeah, because we all live and learn, you know. And like me say, nothing when me lose, me no worry about it, me gain it back, you know, me I say as far as views and them things, me gain it back, you know, me I say. Because you have to remember, say, when you first start this YouTube thing, yeah, you're not gonna know everything what you're supposed to do and not do. You know what I say? You're gonna make mistake along the way. But as you make the mistake, you learn and you grow and you learn not to do those things again. You know what I say? So yeah, man, Mr. Fabian say, Fabian say, I think because you clip other stuff, then them have to go through it and think. No, I know that going on, Fabian. Hold on there. Let me tell you where you going, man. I wanted this thing stage show video them. You know, me I said when we first start YouTube, me take the whole video and just and just upload the whole video. You know, me I say so it never had no issues before. You know, me I say never have no issues before. And remember what they been telling us, I mean, I clean up my channel and thing. I think me missed that one there still. I me that probably delete it and them thing there, but I think me miss it. Me clean up everything else and 11:40 something or 11:50 something one night, me see an email from YouTube. So me I think say at the YouTube email of me really I wait for it and never that. Prime, big up yourself, Prime. Me glad you're there. You know me I say for real. So feel that me I think at the email that but the email I say, yo, you have a copyright removal within 7 days. You have to remove it in 7 days and you know get a strike. But if you don't remove it within that 7 days and YouTube remove it, the video go get removed and you will get a copyright strike. So me remove it right away without no hesitation. You know me I say for real, remove it man. Cause me no want nothing to slow up my channel and them thing then. Prime, big up yourself, my bro. You feel me? For real, they are going all attack. You know me I say the link that ain't no Prime, so you don't know you're welcome up on the panel. So you can hold a reason, you know what I say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was the issue, Fabian. You know, I'm a video with me take and put it up there. Like me saying at the early stage of YouTube. So like me say we're gonna make mistake and you learn as you grow. You know me I say so I clean up my channel, hope nothing else no forward through and them thing there cause you have to remember, you know, when the channel reaching the stage of monetization, YouTube I go through the whole of your video them, you know, everything. So sometimes I see it takes so long and sometimes it may happen quick, you know me I say plus them have thousands and millions of channel with probably have to get review when your channel have to get review. So it's just patience and things. So you know, like when I don't know, me as a man, me not really rush everything. You know, me I say me that rush and I chase down thing a certain way. Me that do this every day, every day, every day, every day. You know me I say but one thing me always say, me not gonna make YouTube overwork me. You know me I say no. You know, it's to be consistent, but be consistent in a pace where you don't get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? I say, mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So as a prime, I drop back the link, you know, so you can forward and thing and thing. Ah, I hate when that thing I do this thing. People may have to go through my phone. Give me a second. I have a keyboard issue here. I'm going to have to rectify this issue. Hold on. Bear with me there. I'm up on the laptop, you know, so I have to go switch to the phone real quick. Give me a second, the people. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, can I hear me? All right, yeah. Hold on. Let me read it. Sir. Once them see one issue, them are gonna go through it more. So may I say, may I work from the phone now, because I have to take care of this issue on this laptop. Just stinging about going with the laptop. It ever cut off, you know, the middle of everything, you know what I say? Bishop Prime, you can't call in. Oh, you can't call in right now. Okay, yeah. And for that, it's like something. Fabian, yeah, hear me, Fabian. But up on my phone, right? I'm going to see the dollar sign thing a black where you can't read the comment and it has say, share your referral link. What does that mean? Because my channel, I'm not get rate name there for the monetization and them thing. Because I know the monetization on the thing, so I don't know what the dollar sign there. It there. Write down where the comments is on the phone. I mean, I said the down punch by the comments is a dollar sign and it say share your referral link. So I don't know why folks message that on my phone, you know. First, me I see that on my phone. Never said that before, to be honest with you. Because I know my channel no monetize, so usually it usually be something else. We block the thing, me I say. Alright, alright, down on the phone, right? That's what I say the phone and the laptop them set up different. You see, alright, at the last at the comment where I'm at and looking at my phone, when I can post, I can say something in the comment and them thing that it say um it have a dollar sign. Alright. So it's part Mr. Gaza just forward and I say active. Alright. I can't like say him that have more words written out, want to be able to see because there's something black it have dollar sign and then it says share your referral link. Yeah, but most of the time I'm try screenshot it with my phone. Me always have problem I screenshot it, Remember I say one more time. Let me see if I can wait name that. Let me see if I can do it. I don't want to wait name that and mess up this thing. Let me see if I try screenshot. Alright, me just screenshot it for you then. Yeah. Me just screenshot it. Yeah, so Mr. Gaza, open up my bro. You know? The man and thing, what I say. I have to go get used to this thing here from my phone. You know what I say? Mm-hmm. Fabian, me screenshot it, so I'm gonna send it to you on IG. Yeah. You know? Yeah, it's just a little like a weight name there, what I say? Wait. Like me say, it never used to say that before. One time it used to have something else up there. It never forced me to say this dollar sign, share your referral link. So if me click on it, what gonna happen now? Me say what? Let me click on it. Oh, that look like some StreamYard thing. Okay. But why did it so do it? So we're not supposed to do it because it a blackout. It a blackout when me can't read the chat that good. Can't see the whole of the chat them. You know? So it's a StreamYard thing. Okay, it's a StreamYard thing. I see what I'm going. Okay. So then should I be aware you could have get rid of this off of the phone star? I don't know why this step on the phone. Cause it make you can't read out the comments fully, you know what I say? Yeah, you can't see the whole of the comments. Like I said, this used to dip on it before, but it never said that, so I don't know. But me I say it's a StreamYard thing, cause when I click on it, you see the StreamYard thing forwarding and thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And me I try turn on back the laptop, to really deal with the laptop. Mm-hmm. So I go on out there, Mr. Gaza. I go on out there, Fabian. I go on out there in the street. Prime, what go on? Let me see. Just bear with me a little. Oh, this only a treat. Happy Mother's Day to each one if you know old lady still alive and thing, what I'm saying? Bless Happy Mother's Day to every mother. Feel me? Alright. So one and alright, one part complete. And bear with me, I'm going to reason into the chat a little bit. Let me just take care of this little minor issue. Yeah, go and talk different part. Okay. Up and running again. Okay. Click on this. If I was in a stream, yeah, then I go to hear echo. Feel me? But don't worry about the echo. Okay. Okay, we're back. Alright, what I go on now? There, forward back through the laptop, you know what I say? Alright, Messi, we'll go back over them thing here. I got you want to talk about the inner forward, my brother. Link no drop, all you have to do a forward, you know. Hold this box, Messi. Or remove, promise, you know. Remove. Or remove, so. Okay, there. Alright. Prime, you can forward, Prime. Now worry about with up on the waiting, just forward, man. I make all the reasoning. So the link, then me I drop the link again. Mr. Gaza, me I drop the link, you know, so the them can forward. So me I say. Alright. I go to that Fabian comment. Fabian say, you have to go through your video them and look at the sign to make sure your videos are good. You don't want to apply and your next time you have same problem, they will make you wait longer to apply. Yeah, man, may I check everything, man. You know me I say, check everything, Fabian, man. The link dropping up Prime. So you can forward, you know, I'm not see nobody but black stage yet, so you know, just forward. Oh, Prime must say him can't call it or something. Let me go back over that chat there. Really, just a second. I couldn't say. Prime say, well, I got more to talk about and why we not pay attention to his laws on earth. All right, Prime. See your comment, the Prime. That's a problem. Your comment. God me want to talk about and why we not pay attention to his laws on earth. So forward and make we all the reasoning. Right, Mr. Gaza, now that him for do. Just forward and make we have the reasoning. You know? Because I want to hear what Prime have to say still. You know, the link pin in the chat, you know, so I wait for enough for forward still, you know me I say. Hmm. Yeah, but Fabian, me don't know man, me I say. It's like how me up on the laptop, that thing they not there, so me don't know. So that's a StreamYard thing and thing, you know. No man, cause here the thing, Fabian. They say once you reach the eligibility, my bro, them a go send you an email say you're eligible and whatever you do. You know what I say? Fabian, if you can click the link and forward in and make me hear what was your process like when after you reach the requirements and you know me I say what how long the process take you and thing. So if you want click the link if you can talk right now, we'd appreciate it. Because me not reach that stage there yet, at least you can enlighten me a little bit and whatever, even though you're in Canada, me know it's probably a different, you know me I say, just share what that process was like, how long you wait, how much subscribers and watch time you'd have and how long them take for notify you say you're eligible to be a part of the YouTube partnership program, how long it take for you to get the money sign up and anything and really. So if you can follow hit the link and forward and come share that with me, we'd appreciate it. Up movement, my general. Bless up, up movement today, man. Wagwan. Wagwan. Wagwan at Jamaica and Mother's Day. I could tell Wagwan from the ground in the up movement, because we're not down there, you know what I say? You know, don't know, say, it could have be a bigger celebration or a bigger movement in a Jamaica than over foreign, yeah. Especially when you get old and think, you know what I say? So the link there and thing, so we can hold the reasoning, because you don't know the reasoning. And the reasoning panel this, the panel discussion, real me. When my brother Kevin, the up movement, him they about bless him up for me every time, I don't know Kevin a part of the family, For real. Everybody were there, Optimus Prime. You know me I say up movement, Mr. Gaza, Fabian. You know me I say the ones and ones them move soon forward and thing. So you don't know me, I wait for say if nobody I click the link, so far nobody now click the link yet, everybody I go and take it easy today. Feel me I say. I like me saying yeah man, work it there. One thing about up movement, you not take no day off, my brother. Every day you work, Every day up movement, they are working, No, sir, place dead out. He said the place dead alive. He said nothing I go on a yard there on Sunday. Something must have go on a Jamaica, man. A Jamaica that, man. Feel I say, a Jamaica that something must have go on bad. You know what I say? Can't tell me say the place just dead out. So we don't believe that, star. You know? We say nothing at all now going up movement, nothing at all, no activities, no dance now going in at the day or in at the night. Something must have gone, man. Yeah, man, I don't know, say 7 day I work here. You know, stay, you work hard still in the up movement. You work hard for the 9 to 5 and you work hard for Facebook, play. That's what we call being active. That's what we call putting in the work. If you Okay, Fabian saying so calling him a drive. One thing with Fabian, ever drive, for real, Fabian show so much video when them are working out, when they really check it out, ever drive, Fabian, they're the best, Hard working, Yeah, cause you have to put in the work, but well, I have to put in the work still, up movement up on him 95 and still have to find time to do the YouTube. Fabian at work and I do him electrical thing and still have to find time for doing YouTube. And likewise the same thing go with me. So I say we just have to put in the work no matter how long it takes to get to that point where we need to reach. We just have to put in the work until we get there. Like me always say, some will get there faster than others. It's not how fast you get there, it's just getting there. You feel me? That's all it's about. You getting there, you know? Getting to that point when YouTube say you're eligible, Yeah, you may go through the ups and downs. You may get a few claims, and you might get a one strike and them thing. They're not part of the YouTube journey, you know. One moment say, okay, no look the same. Okay, you know. Yeah, man, cause even over here to up movement, you know, things just not, under the same, man, you know. Yeah, movement is not easy, man. We don't know it not easy for real, man. And not just Jamaica too. Not true people say foreign, it not easy over here, so to my brother. You know what I say? So it's not an easy road, you know, no matter where you're in the world, you know, my bro. Feel me? You know, when things are go good for you, things are go good for you. When things stagnant for you, things just stagnant. That's just part of life journey. These are things what we go through as human beings on this earth, yes, you know. You know, it's not every moment gonna be good, it's not every moment gonna be bad. You know what I mean? I said, but one thing about the Almighty, him not bring we around things, him not bring we over things or under things side that him always bring us through things, cause that's where you gonna have the experience by going through all these different things in life. You know what I mean? I say to make you the better person you is the stronger it make you be, you know me I say experience is life best teacher, you feel me? Yeah man, you know me I say for real man, you know me I say. So I just study things up my bro, you know. Oh Fabian I said that's why I'm have to finish up because I'm busy time. Yeah man, you know me I say. For real man, we have to find time to do it still, you know me I say. Have to find time to do it, man. You know, because if we not do it still, you know, who are going to do it for we? We have to do it, man. And me I wait for Prime. Me I wait for Prime click the link in the up movement. Because I'm saying, want to talk about God and, you know, why but people have not follow God's laws or whatever. You know what I say? So, me I wait for him. Okay, who this? Mr. Gaza there. All right. Mr. Gaza, my bro.
Yeah, deal it. Bless up yourself, man.
That's up, my G. Boy, I was there, yeah. I will have Sunday reason and thing. You know, me I say, me I wait for thing to prime it. I done click the link and forward already, you know, because him say, man, well, a reasoning on a certain topic. So, but there, I wait for him forward. You know me I say.
Prime a sample, man. Prime not do no research from last time. Yeah, still it.
Bouquet Queen, thank you for joining in the live. Thank you for the support always. You don't know. That's how it's guys. I don't do no research all now.
Yeah, do the research, man.
Yeah, yeah, see the man, see I comment by one of my video, the man say, yo, what like if I say, what go on with the live? And me I say, yo, around Saturday or Sunday, man, you know. So I know I say my weight, so I say blouse and skirt prime ready now, you know. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Ah boy. Yo, my team get beaten last night, Mr. Gaza.
Yeah, man, me hear about it, man. Hear about it,
Mm-hmm.
man. Wicked beating too.
You know, I tell you,
Yeah.
but you the wickedest thing. Another game I watch the highlights, you know, it's probably see the man them start drop the couple of three them. You know, say a trouble, you know. A trouble.
Yeah, me dey even see the highlights. Me hear about it, and I hear the final score. I say, nah, man, that not
Yeah,
look good,
man, them mash them up, man. Cause I said Boston lose what they you know, the two game them, you know, they never make the three them, you know.
Mm.
You know, them live by that, you know, my bro. So when me see the first couple of one, them be like every man just a lick three, me I say, no man, we in a trouble here now. And a trouble, we getting our corner come out of the trouble, but I saw it go still. We live to fight another day still. You know, me I say hopefully we can win the next one and then go back to Boston and beat them up the last game. You know me I say for real.
Cause if you no lose this next one, man, I hate that.
What movement you can go and laugh, man? You can go and laugh. Yeah, we don't know so we are gonna hear more today. The forward for the paddle, man. Come here, man. Forward for the cup the paddle. Make we hear you, man. Cause you tell me from what day, Make sure you win that one day, Make sure, I say it goes still,
Mm.
Mm, real. So I
Yeah.
go on out there in the world, Mr. Gaza.
Well, I'm there, I go and party with my mother today and that's easy, you know.
Mm. Tell mommy happy Mother's Day, man.
Yeah, man, respect, man, respect.
Yeah, man. Ray, my old lady gone a long time still, but happily every Mother's Day to her still. So I say.
Yeah, man, bless up your mother and everybody same way, man.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
man.
so I must say, my one. Yeah, man, me know you do one, my man. Yeah, man, me know, man. Me know you do one, my star. You feel me? Yeah, but you don't know, are we still a lead, you know? Remember say, yeah, Mr. Gaza a league fan, you know. And after I watch my team play, you know, so, thank you for being spectators, you know what I say?
Go on, man. Go on, man.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only thing more that say I want New York win
Mm.
because the city now got normal, you know, when the parade time, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
see me? I
yeah.
mean, I really do the parade and everything. Cause me nah go, you know. Me not do the bag of crowd and all them things. But me just know say the energy in a New York now go normal, bro. It a go out of this world.
So,
You
well,
see me?
you never go Eastern Park where you Labor Day yet?
Me go before, but probably twice from there New York, bro. Probably twice me ever got them place, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I think in a 2004 me go, and then
mm.
me go back one next time, probably about 2009, 10, somewhere around there. So, place they never see me back after that, bro.
Because after
Man.
a while, you see, after a while, you go there a couple of times, and then if you deal with the crowd and I walk through the crowd a certain way, after a while, it becomes nothing, my bro.
I mean, not really afraid in that, but bro, the crowd thing and a really my speed dog and as me I say and the carnival type of vibes and a really my thing that and as me so me not no problem with it, you know.
Yeah,
Which part me live, you know, as me I say more time them have to pass my way too, you know. So
yeah, me know.
me can stay from my yard and see them
See,
so
I see, yeah.
and see what I go on. So
No,
me
no,
not fussy
yeah.
about them thing there.
I think it's mostly just being there and being part of the experience. You know what I say? I think that's what that really is about. That's what it has become nowadays. Because one time you couldn't talk about people them miss Labor Day, you mad man. But now, like me say, you get older, the less you forward at them place. The like the
And
less
them
you
a, and them a cut down the time every year
cut
now
down
too,
the
you know, that
time
got
every
through
year and all
with
of
the
them.
bag of crime and them thing they were going every
Mm-hmm.
year, you know. So see
Mm-hmm.
me them a cut it down, you know, cause me remember back in the days that Labor Day I run go right back till night, you know.
Yeah,
You see
from
me?
the night before when Juve start.
So me I show you man right back to the Monday night man, probably at 7 o'clock people. Cause now say the place not too dark them time there. So people out there same way. Now by 3 o'clock the place done. A
Mm-hmm.
joke thing. I say a waste of time, man. I really have time for that. But I not knock nobody who want to go and enjoy themselves still. But I'm not really my
Yeah.
thing. So,
Mm-hmm. For real. Man.
uh, Bouquet Queen, big up yourself. You know, I don't know if you're a mother or not, but you see me, big up
Yeah, happy
yourself.
Mother's Day, bouquet queen, if you're a mother. You know what I'm saying? If not, your mother alive, still happy Mother's Day too. Your mother as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. You watch a TikTok video, Miss Gaza?
Oh, where you drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watch it yesterday.
So the madness.
You know, not be a mad people out there, man. Be a mad people.
And
Yeah.
I can say that's why you see me put it in a TikTok addictive, Because I can see why the people them focus over there, my bro. Because I pay madness going over there,
Yeah, man.
And me just look upon it as entertainment, Because so when I watch the whole I think them, all me there I did with laugh, Because here, you see the second clipping with the youth in the ring, the boxing youth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me
Yeah,
see that
me,
one.
me, me put it in a shots, Me put up the shots first with just that, It gone almost 7,000 views, I know.
Mm.
Drop it in a shots, man.
And you drop it yesterday?
You know. Yeah, man. Yesterday, I drop it, man.
Oh,
Then I see him. All right, me have a next channel, Me have a next channel, But two, me have that channel, that channel, and that channel under the same email. That's why that channel then I monetize already, I mean, never know. I should have made know from early. More to put them under the same email. The one shot there, they had 335,000 views right now.
Oh,
And that's one shot there. Make that channel that pass the subscriber and the monetization. But me always realize oh, me not get no message from YouTube and them thing for this and rare. And then me start check black now and me I say, John, no, the man at the same email.
so you can't change it?
No, it no make no sense me change it now. Cause you know me I say, cause me even think about that, you know. I may say, all right, here, cause me not post over there in a minute, cause show me don't know it reach wait for reach. Make my focus on this. So this one me say me I wait for the when this reach rate, then I want them link me. Then me I go, you know, me I say, you know, the back and forth with them, I make them know, say, a two channel. So maybe if me start rally panda one, then know, and then the two of them at the same time, maybe the whole two views them will combine. Me no know. Me just I say, you know me I say.
Mm.
Cause me get an email one night from YouTube. Me think of the email I go tell me say me reach the eligible requirements and me eligible for be part of the program. But I know that Mr. Gaza is a blood clean email. I say, yo, yeah, 7 days to take down this, you know. And if you don't take it down in a 7 days and a week take it down, you know, the video will get removed and your channel I get a strike under your blouse and skirt. You know, like when your boss attack to you
Yeah, man.
and I reprimand you. Yo, so we just yo me and the wickedest thing, me clean up the channel couple days ago, you know, I must the day before yesterday, you know. Me clean up the channel, but I think me over my thing, me miss that one day, you know me I say. So me just take it down, but me look on it and say, because I one of the first set of video that when me do the channel, me just, it's a sting video when Ninja Man and Murder, Flower Gun and them thing there, you know me I say. So it never have no issue before. You know me I say, so this one me know, say, cause me I say, oh, me can't get a notification from YouTube, say, me reach me 3,000 views and all of them thing there. So me know them I check the channel now and really, so boop 11:40 at one night, me get the email, my bro. You me just delete it and then, but me lifetime views, watch hours still there 3,000. So me don't know how much watch hours the 7,000 the views they give me for that still. Cause me
Mm.
I think say me that think me I think say after me refresh everything now, me I think say like the 3,000 watch hours I got drop to like 2.9 or 2.8 or 2.7, but right now it's still there 3K. So man, so I take my time I go and watch and see. You know me I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. And we live and we learn, man. You ever make mistake, you know, my bro, with this YouTube thing, you know. You do some things and, you know, you never know. Because even before that, you know, way before that, you know, Pepper Skull, they tell me long time, say, oh, it's when you get to the monetization stage, my bro, they might go through your whole of it, they want to go through your channel, you know, and really, so anything you need to clear up, you better start clear it up and yo, me go through my channel at that time, them and enough look at things me delete and them thing there, you know. But you live and you learn. Me fight on another day. That 7,000 views that me get back, Mr. Gaza.
Yeah.
You know. 7,000 views we get back, man. So we don't even. You know, Bouquet King said, thank you, Mr. Gaza and Jamaica vibe. You feel me? Yeah, man. So we do it, man, over here. You know. Mm. So I go on in a dancehall street way. Right? Take care of importance, Mr. Gaza. If you want to talk about dancehall or you want to pick a subject, I'm not say prime forward yet, you know, because prime, me I wait on to start the thing, you know.
I'm not even want to get in a mix up with dancehall right now.
No, I know say one of the first thing, but we not have to talk about dancehall and talk about the mix up, you know. Can talk about is it in a good state and what, you know, looking forward and them thing there, you know. We're not forgetting the taxes that you take a still dancehall, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, definitely in a good state, man. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because here what? All eyes is on dancehall right now with what everybody are doing now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all eyes is on dancehall with what everybody are do, star, what everybody are do. it's a good look for dancehall because a long time dancehall not have that look as still. You know, me I say even though most of these talk we are going just a go on YouTube still, you know. And like say them big them talk where really are going out there in the outside world. You know, me I say sometimes we need to separate the YouTube talk from the general public talk. Yeah, man.
Mm.
Who goes there?
Yeah.
Who that? The man himself?
Oh.
Prime and I hear you know Prime.
Yeah,
There man, Wagwan.
but they up on the slavery dog. I work dog, and that's why I'm not too they don't want to call it.
I know style, the man up on
And
this.
plus,
So
and
that
plus,
means
my lack of evidence. You see me, so my boy. Hey, I told them, yeah, no, seriously, I told them I write down some questions after I play back. After
okay.
I play back, when I ask some questions, you know.
Good.
Work, I beat me from what man, so.
Why Prime? When you start off I say it upon the slavery, so the slave master mentality still there, Prime.
No,
You know,
it is always there. Never gone away. It just out of shackles and chain.
Okay.
that a facts. That a
That's a
facts. You
fact.
see me?
Yeah, that's
I
a
tell
fact.
people all the while, slavery never done, it just transform. You see me?
Yeah,
From
them
from
just modified it.
from
Modified it, yeah.
yeah, from physical to mental, and mental slavery is stuck in, can't move, and that
Yeah.
more so than the physical.
Remember, say you always free can walk go down the road. Make me try that right now. I'm free for do it, but make me try now. I said, I'm dead hungry. Hold on, you know.
Now, hold on now, Mr. Gaza. What do you mean by that now? Make him do it now. Walk. You free for walk go down the street.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not sure what I mean this so.
yeah, I'm
But,
not sure what I mean either.
but yeah, man. But from a taller time, I never like when me hear people that say, "Yo, me dep on the slave." You see me? Me not rate them talk them. Me not put my mindset this up. Me tell you, say me dep on the slave. You see me?
Mm.
You see me? Yeah. Me
Anyway, you
understand
take
why
it.
people do it. Me
Anyway, you
not a
take it,
problem
God,
with it. Huh?
Anyway, you take it, you have to look for him. Because yeah, it's not going to better. It's not going any better, and I just saw them have it. So, I mean, that's what it is.
No, but
You
yeah.
know what I
At the
mean?
end of yes, at the end of the day, you work for somebody, right? But but you still I get paid. You see me? I said slavery them never used to pay you nothing. You see me? Then just give you a meal to keep you alive, so you don't dead. But you not really get
Exactly.
money or nothing like that to take care of
Exactly.
yourself, and you get treated in a worse way. Today's society now at least you get paid. So it's like a fair exchange. Me give you my time in exchange, you give me your money. So me I say, so to me see it as a trade or a
Okay.
business. You see me I say you employ me for me to provide my services to your company. In exchange, you pay me for my services. You see me I say, so me not really like the slave, me dep on the slave, and me not like that talk that me now put myself there. So, me I'm not a slave. I understand says mental slavery still a go on, but me now gotta tell myself that, bro. You see me? Cause I feel like we have to care for what we tell ourselves sometime, bro. So me have to pick and choose your words very wisely. You see me? Cause certain things in our life, you will attract things in your life, that without you even notice it. But that's through your mindset. See me I say? Enough people
Yeah.
them always talk about say, Jano, why negativity always have to reach me and this and that because your mind stuck in a negativity. Your mind stuck there. So you might not necessarily be a negative person or a troublesome person, but you are always a focus on the negativity. Your
Mm-hmm.
mind I got track that. I saw the mind work. Because the mind cannot um discern between what's good and what's bad. It can only give you where you focus on. You see me? So if you focus on good, you get good. If you focus on bad, you get bad. I just say it work. It not know the difference.
I really talking to Mr. Gaza. That's why certain words what we use we're not supposed to use, you know.
Yeah, man.
You say all the word can't.
Yeah.
I do my best to not use that word then. I mean, I remember if I rich dad, poor dad, but me read that
At
thing.
them book they teach me them something them.
Right,
I think
yeah,
remember we
man.
talked about that already, man. Remember we
And you
talked
know,
about them
but
book
the
there.
reason why me I bring it up still is just to say, it's just like you see a house for $1 million, right?
Me
And
know
you know,
exactly where you go.
we automatically say, John, what's that? I have $1 million, I can't buy that house there. You see what we do? We defeat the purpose, you know. We can't buy the house too when I have $1 million. You're supposed to say, how can I get $1 million to buy the
Mm-hmm.
house there? You see
And
me?
someone knows me and you read the book them for
You see
real,
me?
you
I
know.
say, yeah.
I
So
the
right
same
away now,
example there.
my mind start think and me I say, oh, me can link now, forget it. Me link Mr. Gaza. Mr. Gaza have around 50 million, 50 million. They must can lend me two. Me link Prime. Prime have around 300 million. They must can lend me five. Automatically, the two only lend me some money and me up to 8 million. And me have to look the other 2 million. And me get the $10 million and can buy the house. So you're not supposed to use can. You must say, oh, can I? You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, a real thing, man.
You know what years before our little mental reach all of them point there in a life. So them people are not do that thing. So I take a very long time to reach them point.
Yeah, but all of them things are prime. You have to remember, say, for over 500 years of slavery and 500 years in the dark ages where, who we were, we learned that we was not that, me I say, listen what me I say, who we were, who our ancestors were, me I say, and teach we say, we come from ape and all of them things there. And so, enough of we grow up with the mentality there until you get older. And and until you get older, kind of say you learn all these things from when you are young, and if your mind don't lead you to be
You believe
curious,
that, Mr. Gaza?
you know, you're not gonna know.
What you say?
If you come from, you believe say you come from here?
Um, somewhat no, cause it makes sense, but I don't know. 'Cause I never do no real research on it or nothing, but it makes sense. It makes sense. You see me, I say,
What you believe, Prime?
I think that is a myth.
All right, why you say you think it's a myth? Let me hear your reasoning.
Because originally we don't come from apes, bro.
All right, so give me the reasoning why you think it's not real.
Because when you're born with your mother womb, bro, I mean, you're born with your mother womb, you grow up, and you do your thing. You never did have no book to do no ape or no monkey.
no, but I don't feel like that because a baby ape na born out of mother womb same way. You see me? I remember say an egg ape them hatch. An egg. Man,
Oh,
no.
fire, Mr. Gaza.
No, but me just a try show you say when you say we come from ape, you talk like say we evolve from ape. Jamaica vibes.
Huh?
Yeah, 'cause that's all right. This the
Yeah,
narrative.
that them tell you.
Yeah, that's the
That
narrative.
them
Them
tell you.
kids evolved from apes or whatever you want to call it.
So that's why I say I'm not sure. I'm 50-50 because we have so much in common with the ape or the monkey species or whatever. You see me? That is not far fetched, but I'm not sure. So that's why I want to know if we were once apes and we evolved into humans, or when God a make humans, him look on the ape. Cause I remember said them they about long before we. So me I wonder if him look on the ape and him get the inspiration from the ape in terms
Oh
of
my
how.
God, no, this need to stop right now. So.
I want to prime, bro.
This need to stop right there. So gotta get inspired from who?
What you mean? So the man can get inspired from other things,
No,
other things.
no,
And I
no,
say,
no, no.
but remember, say him create the ape too. So you
Yes.
tell me say him can't get inspiration from other things that he
No,
created
it's not
before.
that.
But
No,
dog,
no,
come
no.
on, bro. That's like Cartel. You tell me say Cartel not get inspired from some of him own songs them when Bill already. You see me, him can look on a song and say, Jano, you see me, I like that concept you say, me can build a next song off of that concept there. You see me?
Remember, Sakata is man. God is God. Yeah. Can't mix them
Bro,
two there.
Prime, not do that, man. Not do me that, bro. Not do
Me,
me
are
that,
you
bro.
not to do that for your
So
man?
you tell me say God
Yeah.
can't get inspired from his own work. Me not say from nobody else, from no human
Own
being, but from his
creation. God
own
is
work,
getting
bro.
inspired by his own creation. Wow.
Why him can't get inspired from him own creation, bro? Me not see what wrong with that. I him created,
All right, so hear this now, right? All right. So if we're thinking it along that lines, right? Let's look at it this way: that God, the God is the maker of everything, the creator of everything, right? So that means him know everything before him that gonna make it. So me that say him know him that gonna make the apes, him know him that gonna make man and them thing. Him know all these things.
It's just different, man. You can't add the two together, man. It's just different. It is too much,
Because
too
hear
much
the
things
thing
that
now.
are basically different.
Hear the thing why them say. Hear the things why they say we evolved from apes now because apes, shape like human, facial characteristics and them thing there. So them
That
say,
was that
well,
was
got you.
I think that was a history, black history thing.
Yeah, but it's not part just black history. It's part of history and the teachings. Even you have to remember all these theories what them have. Me I say you have a theory called the Darwin theories. Me I say we are getting to the
Oh
realm.
God.
We are
It's
getting
Mr. Darwin, of course it apart from. Me know about Darwin. Is it
right.
him it apart from?
Right. So you're getting at the lines of Homo sapiens and all of them things there. So you'd have to really, take a look back in that time and them things there. Just like how you used to have dinosaurs and all these type of, you know, ancient species and things that do not exist no more. Message like something came and happened where it stopped all those things from evolving into something else also.
And
Me,
what could that be? What in this out of all your possibilities, what could really fall to stop that? If it never look how much things we
Well,
didn't have back
all right,
then.
let's say one of the answers them gives them because them say the Earth was hit by a major asteroid back in the days that caused a catastrophe on the Earth where you know the air get black out from all the things and
Yeah, I've
animals.
heard that. I've heard that one too.
Eh?
So all right.
I've heard that one too.
When
Let
I
me
hear
check.
you, Brian.
No man, I say I've heard that one for true.
Okay.
Let me switch it up a little bit, but still on top, right? With the whole
Mm-hmm.
God and slavery and all them stuff. Now. We say God know everything long before everything even happened, right? He know everything
Mm-hmm.
for everything.
Yeah.
Me that want to know now. So that means that God did know say slavery that go on.
Of course.
So all right. So in your opinion or belief, God knows that slavery that go on. So why him sit down and make them things that happen? Things
Why
like that.
him still don't make them things that happen? You gotta blame God for that, dog?
What you mean? So if him
Why?
knows, if him are the most powerful force on earth and him create everything and him
Bro,
know everything, why would he sit
Mr.
down and
Gaza.
allow slavery
Mr.
to happen
Gaza.
on earth?
You see, if you all leave your house and me, alright, let's say me a brother, and me there at your house and thing, and me, yeah, I'm a bigger brother, I'm come link you as a little brother and thing. I
Uh-huh.
say, yo, you left your instruction and say, yo, don't do this and don't do that. And you cut. See? And me take it upon myself and go do certain things. How for fault? Are your fault? People for blame you for it?
No, but but that difference still, you just say it,
Oh,
gotta gotta.
no, the same concept. Yeah, but at the same concept, if you work it the way they then, you can't blame God for that. No time.
Yeah, hear me? Sorry, then. Me get a phone call. You not hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, where am I say now?
No, me just say you just can't blame God for that. Up yourself in the up movement. Just say you can't blame God for that, isn't it?
But me not see why not. If him, because and you say him gone, but him still there. Him still present. Him just not physically here for anybody to see, but him spirit and everything is still here.
Mm-hmm. And
You
him
see?
rules and laws too.
And him know if yes, me can tell my little brother say, yo, don't go in the park or play today, you know. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
And him get up and him still got the park and something reach him.
Mm-hmm.
Me never know for sure. So something that go
Exactly.
reach him
Right.
specifically.
Oh, you never know for sure.
Yeah,
But at
I may
that we
never have no
say
control. I may never have no control even over
control
him.
over it. Right.
But God does. Cause him know everything. Him can control everything. Him have the power
Yeah,
fit.
but if God did for us control certain things from happening to people, I mean, what would I become on the earth? How would I learn? How would I know right from wrong? And how would I want to believe in a female law? See, these are
So
the things, you know.
so we as black people did have to go through slavery as a learning process.
No, man, you know. No.
So what y'all say to me? Cause y'all say if him did stop.
Mankind put black people through white people, put as we know it, put black people through that. You understand?
Mhm.
Despite the fact that God know the future and knows that this day will occur, what did you expect God to do? Because him lay him laws and rules between white and black. And as me telling you from before, I don't know if me did ever tell you this, but the Bible no deal with color or racism. So basically, everything is supposed to be under unity. So this thing about white people take up themselves and a slave of the people, man, that was wrong. You understand?
Listen, I understand it's
And they know
wrong.
that.
We know say it wrong. And is all right. So what about the white people in pan to the earth now where maybe they're not a problem with black people or nothing, but them still a benefit off of them great grandparents
Mm.
being slave masters and all them things there. But them not
Yeah,
racist or
motherfuckers are still, yeah, they are wicked. All of them still wicked. All the one of them are coming and inherit. Once them know, say, a certain levels, I want bringing them income, them should have just do something about it and stop it. But nobody now will do that. Honestly speaking.
so all them the people that gotta go punish them too.
What? And them all get some active punishment.
Because of what them grandparents do hundreds
Inherit,
of
yeah.
years
Yeah,
hundreds of years
because
ago.
them never put an end to it. Them continue with it.
What do you mean? No, what do you mean put an end to it? No, me attack like
Them never put an end to it. Like them know. And once you have knowledge of a thing and you know say the community, they are gay community, you don't forget over there. Because you know that the power, the knowledge of that's the power of knowing. When you know something, you see you don't be a part of it, you be a part of it. That's a free will in it.
no, but all right. What me I say to you is a white baby was
Mhm.
just born yesterday. 18 years from now, you see me? Him get older and him inherit him family wealth and everything.
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
him family never teach him say them wealth come directly from slavery or whatever, he might just feel like same father and him mother them work and make a money and you see me I say and them rich now and it no must come directly from slavery or whatever.
Oh, that means to say the relationship between him and them be like a lie down.
Is for them
Then should I be honest with
responsibility.
him?
I feel them responsibility to tell them kids say
Yeah,
your
typically,
wealth
bro.
came
Then
your
you
wealth
know that
came from me.
passing down in an extended family, bro. Yeah.
All right, so all right, and let's assume say them tell him say yo, you see me I say your wealth the wealth in this family originally came from us slaving out black people and everything. And now I'm a big man now.
As
And
a
now
white
this
person,
wealth,
right?
yeah, as a white person, what I'm supposed to do? You see me?
What
As
you
he might grow
supposed
up,
to do?
them tell him say that you the wealth you see the wealth we I enjoy right now, it forward from slavery,
The
you know.
world when you enjoy right now.
Yeah, from him a baby, you see
Because,
me?
as I was telling you, it is going to be hard because the rules are there. I forgot is telling you that you must not. accept these things, you must block these things. And once you know, say this is the income come, you don't take it anymore. Even if you don't have the power for block it, you just don't take it anymore. You just don't be a part of that. Any income I must have for your own honesty. Because if you be a part of those things in a life and inherit these riches that are blood money and blood sacrifices to people and families and all of them things, all of those tears and blood going to be on your shoulder as well.
All right, so let me put it this way, just like
Yeah.
we were speaking on the book of Job in the Bible, right? Where God allowed the devil to do what he wanted to do with Job.
Yeah, man.
The
Yeah,
only
man. That,
the only
and I
thing he
mean,
said, do not kill him. So when you say these things that happen, then we can say the Almighty allowed things to happen for a reason.
yeah, it will. Because, all right, you see, you take the money they know. I mean, whose side are you on at that time? Because that is not of the Almighty. So who it is of? You understand how me I say? And if you are being of that entity, that means to say that is the entity that you choose. So why when you are with that entity with those kind of things that you know that the other entity don't like, you think the other entity is going to be like a savior or you understand what I mean? I said these things are told to you from before. And that's the problem.
Yeah, but also if the masses of people don't know the rules, can you remember I said when it comes between as far as knowing what's right and what's wrong, rules and regulation,
Yeah.
man also made their own rules, said not to do this. That they ain't got nothing to do with so-called God laws. So we're also living under a man-made law system. You know, man,
Mm.
everything where we go through every day, whether the stoplight, all of them things, these are
Yeah,
man.
yeah, everything laws we have up here as well.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so if God have him laws and rules and regulation, me I
Mm.
said the original concept of it, we also lost that knowledge when they took us as slaves. I have to remember 500 years is not just in a one day, no, my bro. 500 years is a lot of years when we don't know who we is. We don't even speak our own language. We do not speak. We don't even know our name. That's why even when I say we don't even know God's name, because all of them things that have been stripped from our ancestors' memory, where we that born after and for them our foreparents were born after and after and after, all of them things they don't get delete out of them brain and them thing they and you've been taught a new way of living and a new way of learning and a new history. So your past, a lot of us do not know our past. It's just like me go ask you this simple question. Is God an alien?
No. First of all, alien is not real.
What is an alien?
I mean, you can't say that.
What is an alien? What's the definition of an
Alien, alien is a myth, is a story and a myth.
yeah, what's the definition? Me never asked him, I said, what's the definition? The definition.
You know, so I'm not sure you have a definition for it too.
Well, you already know them call if you don't come from America, you're also labeled as
Oh,
a
that you mean? The alien they attack.
yeah, if you're in America and you don't, that's why you hear Donald Trump saying it deport illegal aliens.
Oh, so you're asking now if God is an alien?
Yeah, because God is not of this world.
You're right, he's not.
Okay, so where is he from?
Where is he from? Bro, them tell us that this man has no beginning and no end and no ending. So oh you gotta ask him where this is from.
We're not talking about if him have a beginning or an ending. He's not
If
of
you
this.
don't have a beginning or ending, no one can tell us where you're from, bro.
Yeah, but listen
I
to
just
what
say
Mo
bro.
said. Listen to this, right?
Yeah.
Before God created the heaven and the earth, he had to exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had to exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so okay.
So where was he existing before he created the heaven and earth?
Okay, now we are go too far, bro. Like who upon the earth know that?
It's not a matter of who on the earth know that. The question is, but before heaven and earth came into existence as what we know heaven and earth is. We don't know what heaven is because we never been there. We only know what earth is, but we about heaven and earth and hell. Before all of those things, God had to exist for him to create the world, create
Right,
the universe. So where was he existing?
right. Where was he when him create heaven, earth, hell, the whole of them, the ocean, everything? Where was he? He had to be somewhere.
Hold
Him
on
did
there.
have.
When I ask the question already, come there this one.
I said, where was God when him create heaven and earth and hell and the ocean and all of these things? Where was he? He had to be somewhere in order to create these things. Time did have to exist before he create these things, right? So
Right.
where was he existing?
And I'm saying that nobody can answer that. Nobody has answers to that.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. So me have to take the reasoning away now, you know. So that means he had to
Yeah.
exist. So that means God exists in a darkness. Because before there was light, remember I'm saying now let there be light. So that means God always exists in darkness, just like the thought that's in your brain is in darkness. Nobody
If him say let there be light, if
so
him
that
say
means
let there be light, that doesn't mean nothing exists in a darkness, you know. You
why not?
understand what I'm saying? Because when him say let there be light, he was speaking upon the earth or the firmament or the land or whatever them call it. You understand what I say? He
All
was
right.
speaking upon the earth.
Oh,
So
so him says so,
we can determine, say, yo, you hear me, when God did that exist, I just low on darkness in the cause. Nobody know that. So we have to know, be careful of what we are saying.
all right, hold on there. Lady Gaza, happy Mother's Day to you. And thanking you for checking in and things. She said, me put up the comment and thing,
Every
Blessing.
day on Mother's Day, but big up to the still.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know that still. Me I say, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, but hear the thing now, Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything comes from the thought. Everything comes from where you think of. You can't see your mind. Just like how you
You mean
can't
imagination? That was funny still.
no, you can't see your mind. You know you have a mind, you know you have a brain. You can't
Mm-hmm.
see your mind. We can see your brain, but we can't see your mind.
And how people think. You never know a man's heart nor him mind. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can't see the mind, so you can't see God, but him exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means your mind is always here. Everything comes from the mind. Every single thought, every single action. Your mind know it before you do it, just like God know you before you do it. Amen. So if we say God is an alien, I just put it in that concept to make you think for a second. Because you have to understand that if you learn the history of creation of the world, my bro. I don't know if I don't know about this. I never hear about a thing called the 12th planet.
No, I'm all know about the 12 disciples. No, I don't know about the 12 planet.
But the number 12 is very significant, so we can get into that. All right, I never hear about the 12th planet. All right, I know hear about Mercury, Mars, and Venus and them things, right?
Yeah, so on a
Yeah,
12
in a
planets we have,
school.
man.
No, say that again, Mr. Gaza.
So on a 12 planets in
No,
total, but them
no,
dismiss them
no.
dismiss Pluto.
It's nine. And them downgrade Pluto from a planet to just being a simple rock. But there's also, let me say, there's also another planet out there which is called Planet X. You ever hear about Planet X?
Yeah.
Which is called, no, we're getting to it now. It's called Nibiru. All right, you see, oh, them say Mercury and all of the planets them go around the sun in a circle, 360-degree circle.
Yeah.
All right, Nibiru does not operate like that. Nibiru goes out in an elongated circle, meaning it travel. You see the shape of an egg?
Uh-huh. Or it have a oval
Yeah,
orbit.
yeah, the west way traveling. So when it take Nibiru 3,600 years to make one rotation, just like
Related.
yeah,
I'm
just like
asking you something.
yeah,
3,600 years, I say?
yeah, to make one complete rotation.
It's 3,600.
Three
Bruh,
thousand six,
who they
three
is so
thousand,
long?
three
Who
thousand.
they
Who are?
really? Well, I know. Who they so long to know all of these? You know all these time frames, really, I wonder about them.
Got you.
No, but you can make calculations based on the pace.
You
You see
can
me?
make calculation based on the pace.
What you mean?
Right.
Just like how a GPS can work, you know. You see me? Depending on the speed that the car is moving, it can determine exactly how long it will take you to drive from Kingston to Mobile. Depending upon the pace of the car. You see me? So the same thing if them see say the what you call it nebulous?
Yeah.
If them see say nebulous a move at a certain rate, it them can use that rate to determine how long it will take to make a full circle.
All right, look,
And
look
and,
on
it,
it.
and
Look,
you see
look on
me?
it
And
like
then you
this.
can determine and calculate and see say it will take 3,600 years.
All right, here you go. Right, prime. All right, 12 months. It take the Earth 12 months, and we say 1 year, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it take 3,600 Earth years for that planet to go around. You see me? I say, all right, Mercury.
Okay.
All right, Mercury, there you have Venus. Mercury is closest to the sun. So Mercury take let me go back in my memory box, right? I think Mercury takes 6 months to go around to make one complete rotation. So it shows that the closer you are to the sun, the faster you are going to go around to make 1 year. And it come to Venus, Venus are going to take longer. It take the Earth 12 months. When you go to Mars, Mars take 142 months to make one complete rotation. So the farther you go away from the sun, the longer it's going to take you to make one rotation. That's what I say. So Nibiru take 36,000 years. You can't look on it and I say 36,000 years who are go there that long and them thing that it doesn't matter how long it take, but that's how long it take because it doesn't travel the same way as the rest of
I was
the
just looking at the time frames that overall time frames that people
planet.
talking about.
Right, because you have to remember say we are counting Earth years, We are counting Earth years. We're not counting the universal years. We are counting the years where man said it take 12 months. That's what we go by. The number 12. 12 months, 12 horoscope, 12 disciples.
Right, yeah.
The number 12 is very significant when you're dealing with numbers and certain things that have to do with the universe. Now, the people, the so-called beings from this planet, that's called Nibiru, are called the Anunnakis. They are the ones that they say
Hold
really
on, say that again.
the beings, whether we want to call them, I'm not gonna say them are human beings, the beings, living entities that occupy this planet called Nibiru is called the Anunnakis. Just like you, that's the Jamaicans or whatever. They are the
Hey,
ones that
where the black brother the name? When me hear talk about them thing here from what year? What him name? What him name again?
oh
I wonder if him will listen. What him name? What him name? Michael? How him name? Boston or Basin or, you know about him name? Michael something another.
Michael
One
Black
black brother
Face.
was talk about this Anunnaki thing from what year?
Yeah,
All over
but hold
YouTube.
on, but hold on. These are things about beings just like everything else in life, my bro.
These are just what?
These are information just like any other information. Like
Yeah, but
I always
I
tell you,
mean,
hold on, no. Like I always tell you, Prime. The first time you hear certain things, it might sound crazy to you.
no, I'm not that silly dog. I just really I talk to you about this Anunnaki thing. I'm not talk about when me hear or if me frightened if you hear it or whatever. If
Mm-hmm.
it is new to me, I know to control myself and deal with it. But I'm saying I don't think why no this Anunnaki story coming up. And I think
It's
it
not
is a
no,
story.
no. It's not no. It's coming up. It may be know that you are hearing about it.
It's maybe now me I hear about it. So why I
Yeah.
know people are hear about it because it's not me alone
No,
and hear about it just
listen,
now.
no, listen. You just I said no people, no. I don't know people are hear about it.
Most people are hear about it now.
Yeah, yeah, because information spread.
Okay. So
Information spread.
Anunnaki, what is this Anunnaki thing, dog?
Huh?
What is this Anunnaki thing?
Anunnakis are the one them say bring forth life to earth as we as them say call the human beings. That's so we take it back into the God concept now.
Yeah, you know what me hear one I time the man them a debunk God in a dog. The man them say yo God now God come like nothing to us. Anunnaki. That them a try show me, you know. That I last statement me hear one at the time, you
Yeah, but this is
know.
what I say. You're referring to one of the statement we hear one at a time. All right, forget about
Mm-hmm.
one of the statement we hear one at a time. So this we'll go back to the original question. If God is not of this world, our earthly world, is he an alien?
It has
No,
to be. What you
he's
mean,
not
man?
an alien.
It has to
He's
be an
just a
alien.
supreme being, brother.
It has to
What
be an alien, but it's still an alien. But you
do you
see now,
mean?
because you associate the word alien with a negative connotation, and God is supposed to be a positive, good person. You don't want to mix the two. That's
Bro,
what
what
it
is
is.
an
But really and
alien? Have
truly,
anybody ever seen an alien? Like in a real life? No, alright. A alien in what terms? Because alien have two meanings. You could
just
not be
simply,
from somewhere,
yeah.
and you could be this Mars man. Which one not?
No, we attack like
No,
Not being from somewhere.
right.
make him reference to it as the Mars man.
Huh?
Refer to it as the Mars man if you want. Go on.
Yeah, honestly, I would say it's both. Not being from here, but then also the Mars man. You see me?
Yeah, yeah,
Mars
yeah,
Because
man.
yeah.
you, let me ask you this, Prime. You believe that God look just like we human beings? Him look just like we, shape everything,
No.
have this. So then him have to be an alien
See
then.
it like we and look, yeah, I might believe that because that's the only concept would have in my imagination. Because I've never seen him before. So that maybe would have put the imagination in my mind.
So him
All
look
right, so
just like a human being
Yeah.
with two
Mhm.
foot and two hand and you see me one nose and two ears and all them something.
Yeah.
all right, so all right, Prime. Let me ask you
And
this.
the whole thing and the ear white as bull and eye fiery and them. All of them things in the revelation. Yeah.
All that's written in the Bible, man. Yeah, all right, but hear this, Prime. You believe life exists everywhere?
Life,
Yeah,
if it exists everywhere
yeah, everywhere in the universe.
in the universe,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, I only can tell you about where me come from, and that is earth.
yeah, but me never ask you if you can tell me where you come from or wherever. I say, do you believe there's
So
life?
other life is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
No,
believe there's
I
life
don't.
on Mars?
I don't. No, I don't believe that.
You don't
Why?
believe that there's nothing living on Mars and Jupiter and all them places?
No, no, that.
Not even a creature, some type of animal or something. You know, believes because the man said life, not human beings, life. Cause remember, say plant is a life too, them have life, You see me? A three type of living species we have, You see me? Humans, animals, and plants. See, I tell me, say not even a plant, not up on Mars, no way. No
No,
creature, no animal.
no.
All right. Why you think that, Prime?
Um, First of all, the atmospheric layer that we have over the earth. I don't think nobody can pass that. All of them look at tricks and trade them a do in the whole media. It can work on people's mind, but biblically speaking, I don't think them think the real much less the evil. We have a protection. We have the Almighty I look on we. Other places, bro, you know.
all right, Prime. Let me try to explain something to you now, Prime. You say, first of all, you say you don't believe, right? And the really why you don't believe, right? Because you weren't trained to open your mind and expand your mind certain way. You have to remember, say, the conditions that we are able to survive in on this planet Earth, right? We are able to survive and live and breathe and the conditions around the earth. So just like how you have other planets that different makeup of the atmosphere, you have living entity, microorganisms that live and breathe and can survive in them atmosphere and them region that we as humans cannot survive in. Just like in the oceans.
Mm-hmm.
You know much different living entities in the sea that you don't even know about that exist.
Right.
As I said before, that's Earth. But you're talking about something else. And I'm
Yeah,
saying, what is it? And you're saying,
so this
hold on. You're telling me we are talking about entities that we really don't sure about.
All right. So let me ask you this then. So do you believe that there's multiple planets?
Multiple planets.
Yeah, like how Earth is a planet. Do you believe in Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and Neptune and all of them? Do you believe that those exist as well too? That there's more than one planet, not just Earth? Do you believe that?
So I never go so far, but I never did go so far, but I always did think that yes, they have other rocks and things.
All right,
Might
good.
have floated
Planet, you're
them.
right. Earth is a rock of floating in the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you believe there's other rocks in the universe out there.
Maybe, yeah.
So
I
why
have
you? So why you?
leaders
But you
and
don't believe.
things.
But you don't believe that there's life on these other rocks. So why you think God just choose to put living creatures on Earth alone? This one rock when them have billions of other rock afloat around the place too, up there. Why just Earth alone and put living creatures on?
No, that's what Earth alone him did need. And just use Earth.
that's
When
a
I,
just no one I know. All right, you see, that's what I say. All right, because your thinking can lead you to believe such a thing in us. You believe so no.
but
Well,
all these things, other creatures that are out, if they're out there, have we ever experienced anything, not even a little foot off of them to see say, yo, something else out there?
they never hear so them capture alien when the flying saucer had crashed in a Roswell, New Mexico, back in the days.
Them do what?
And then it's the America capture alien, where them say them capture
American.
flying saucer
American.
crash in a
American. American.
Roswell.
Women. American.
Not just in
Yeah, but
America.
still though, Prime. Just because we humans never witness or experience none of them, that not means to them not dead. You see me? Me just find it
Oh,
hard to
well,
believe.
Mr. Gaza, what happened to the people them will come on TV and document and say they've been abducted by aliens and carried up on the spaceship and them have experiment with them?
Bro, I'm here, bro. That easily can be organized, bro. Stop act like saying you know, say the world is we are living a drunk, a sinful world, brother. Stop it.
See, watch
Yeah,
it
act
now.
like so
Hold on, now,
we
hold on, now,
can't build.
hold on,
Hold
now,
on, man. Hold on. Yeah, act like so we can build a movie or a satellite and make you go in that and believe say you're on Mars. Oh, I'm here, dog. Put powder, put
we never
sugar
tell
and
you,
some
we never
rocket
tell
and
you.
something and make
All
it
right,
feel
so,
like
all right, so hold on, now, hold on. Now. It's so quick. You ready for debunk these things? You quick, you ready for say, no, that can't be real, a madness, you talk.
no, but if I keep my sanity, I'm not quick to debunk them. If them go so, I'm going to find out after, well, some of the case, but
Yeah,
for now,
but hold
I
on,
don't think so,
hold
bro.
on. Now. So if you find out now, if you find out, because you're gonna need something to convince you, say
Exactly.
these exist, right?
Yes.
You need the proof. So what proof? So if why are you saying they are lying just because it hasn't happened to you?
Because
Uh,
I will need believe, you know.
yeah, because most of the time we believe when somebody close to we tell us that them been through certain things, because we know somebody will been through it and them thing there. You know what I say? So all right, so you believe hell exists then. Since you don't believe that, but you believe in a hell.
Hell. Yeah, Ella F is real.
How you know LIL is real? Who you know dead and forward back and tell you say heaven real?
I know forward and them thing that they inspire in the books, bro. As me
No,
say, you know,
Alright, so watch you
them
now, Prime.
no, we not go to no inspiration, no prime. Me say, who you
and
know,
I need them
they go
inspiration
drop
there
out,
come from
like
them thing
somebody
that was
drop out,
written
somebody
from
drop out and forward and say, prime,
listen up.
heaven real, or them go hell until they say hell real.
Bro, listen to me. You have people who God inspired for right them thing and God state all of them thing there, you know, you see me?
Alright, Prime. Explain or describe hell to me in a your understanding. What is hell? Wagwan.
Whenever describe hell to your dog like I've never been to hell before.
No.
No. Hey, remember some of the people that work here. You can guys like joke. Hey, tell
No.
you listen. Go on, man. Yeah, you're Jamaican quiz.
Listen to me now, brother man. Me I say in your understanding of what you believe hell to be, what you think
Oh,
happening,
okay.
what you think is happening in
With
hell.
a my little imagination.
Yeah. Based on your belief or what you're reading in the Bible or whatever, what you believe hell to be. Like what this place is like in your understanding.
I think it's gonna be on Earth, bro. You see me? Just
It,
one big hell of a fire with everything set ablaze. And if you never qualified for left, you're gonna stay in it, yeah, right? Just to see me because these are the life where we did choose to do what we did want to do and never do what we did to do. And
so
that
you
means
believe
believe.
all right, so you believe that some people are gonna go to hell and them are gonna stuck there forever.
Eh, it has to be because you have all the people for true.
All right, so this is what I was getting at. So you believe some people are gonna go to hell and they're gonna be stuck there for the rest of eternity and all of that, right?
Yeah.
That means that person or those people can survive in whatever this place is called hell. That means hell have living creatures. You see me? Regardless of whatever form it in a living creatures. Cause people are gonna go to hell, You see me? And them are gonna stay there. That means that them can live there. So why you believe there's life in hell, but you don't believe there's life on any other planet?
Bruh, there's no life in hell. There's only death in hell.
But then how do people go to hell? You see me? If you got dead, I remember you have to dead first before you even leave the earth, And them say when you're dead, at them time they
Mm,
depending on if you was a good spirit, you go heaven. If you was a bad spirit, you go hell. But you're done
mm,
dead already.
right. And your question was,
Or is it that the body dead but the spirit still alive?
or is it that the body dead when the body is dirt, flesh and bone, bro? I
Right.
mean that came from the earth, so it's going back to the earth. Yeah, so your spirit in you is always alive.
So are the spirit I go hell then?
Yeah.
So then the spirit is a living entity.
No, it's not.
So what is it?
It is a spirit.
So what is spirit?
As what is a spirit?
Yeah. Yeah, we are go deep now, Why feel deep, but you see me? We are go deep.
What is
What
a
is a
spirit? A spirit
what is
is
a spirit?
our spirit has a part to do with your body. I just it's like a soul, bro. It's what makes you move. It's what makes you speak. It's what keep you active.
So
You
it's
know
live.
that thing inside of you. There's nothing that your body can function and do.
So then in reality then is the spirit that's really alive and not your body.
Right.
Because according to you, the spirit make your body move
Exactly.
and function. So
Yeah.
okay. So if when we get dirt in our life, right? When we pass on,
Mhm.
with body dead. You say it go back to the dirt and the dust and all of them something there.
Yeah.
See? So then the spirit is still alive. Are the spirit that go heaven or hell, depending on what kind of person you was,
Right. Yeah.
according to the Bible or whoever, right? So the spirit is a living entity. And the spirit make me alive right now. My body not alive, my body not have nothing. Without the spirit, my body can't function.
Right.
You see me? So the spirit
Yeah.
is the living entity inside of all of it. And if the spirit I go heaven or hell, that means that there's living species or entities in those places in heaven and hell.
No. 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 No.
What do you mean?
That's the one thing you know can get me confused. Man.
But you
There is
just said the
nothing.
spirit
There.
is the
Listen.
living
Listen.
thing.
Listen. Listen. What I say to you. There is nothing in heaven that is physical. Like when it comes on to human, no, there's no flesh and blood in other place. There.
Yeah, but who said
No.
living creatures has to be physical?
I'm
Living
not
doesn't
understanding the
automatically mean
question.
physical.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I listen to you now.
Me I say, yeah, who said living automatically equates to being physical? Cause you say, the spirit inside that we make we alive right now.
So you say, what are you? What do you? All right. So when the spirit reach heaven, what do you see it as?
Just an entity. You see me? Cause who knows the people them in a heaven, them can't see each other. But that no means that them physical. Maybe they're just spirits or whatever, ghosts, but them can still see each other. We can't
No, you
see them.
can't use ghost either. It's have to be spirit. Ghost and demon and them something they're different from spirit.
Okay. If I say you want to classify it, you see me? Because I saw society tell we say this is what a ghost is, this is alright. So let me ask you this now. Do you believe there's any fact on earth? Facts. You believe anything in this earth or this life is factual?
It's factual.
Yeah.
The only
Like
thing is maybe the word of the Almighty. In which them are hide. Nothing else is factual.
only the word of the Almighty is factual.
Yep.
And what is that word?
Well, you might think something else. Me say the Bible, that man might think of something else. So it all depends. Because remember, even though me say King James version and read that and believe that, you know, you might have other things out there. I don't know, but might be.
So you
But to
believe
me,
that.
it doesn't. But to me, listen, on, man. You see, what my inspiration I tell me is that nothing else out there make any sense. But if you're gonna speak generally, you have other things.
So
Even the Bible tell you the same thing. Not even my, I'm not even gonna say my because of ours. But even the Bible tell you the same thing. You have books out there. You have other books. You understand? But it try to show you say, look, the word is more important than anything else.
all right. So let me answer to you is now. You don't believe that there's no facts on earth except the
Mm.
Bible, which is a
Mm.
man-made item. But there's so
So
many.
keep on saying man made. You
But
know, more be down to look on the part there. Yo, I have the
so the
question
Bible
right
is not
there.
the Bible is not man-made. It's not a
No,
it's not a
I know
book
that
with a
me
piece.
talk about. I know that me talk. Man made.
The Bible, yeah, you said the Bible. The Bible
Look,
is man-made.
The Bible itself, listen up, listen. Cause see, from me a little boy in a group, me here Rastaman with this talk from ever since. You understand? And me friend for grow up now. And still see Rasta them have to turn on back to the Bible and say, say, er, some of them until when some start reading now, I have some who just don't read it, none at all. Because they must say a foolishness. But the one them who maybe have to come back to it, maybe them know, them see something dog, and why would they do that? If it never mean nothing.
So
Look,
All right, so
I'm
you
saying
don't believe the Bible is man-made. So you believe say the Bible drop
it
out of
is
the sky.
man. Listen, the Bible is man-made, but the words them in it is not. The words them in it, it can't. It can't. You can't. You can't manipulate it, bro.
All right, the Bible itself is man-made, but the words in the Bible is not. So okay, so the man were made the Bible, right? Because we say man,
Hmm.
the
The
Bible
man
is
who make the Bible different from the man who write the Bible, you know that.
eh?
The man who make the Bible different from the man who write the Bible, you know.
Okay. So the Bible is man made. So the
There
man
are
made the
people.
Bible. Where him get but you said the words are not. So where did he get those words from?
Where did he get those words from? And this
To
is where
put in
where
in man,
proud
yeah, if you put
when God
man
inspire
in
man.
eh?
When God inspire man, God speak to your heart, your mind, your body, and soul, and you're right. You're right like crazy. What is wrong with your son? You're right like crazy because the next generation, have to get this knowledge and information to so that can survive, that other generation can get it and have it to survive as well. What them call the gospel.
All
Okay,
right.
so
So hold on. So you said the Bible, man made the Bible, right? But the words are God words, right?
It has to be, or else it wouldn't be a Bible.
All right. That's where you. All right. So that's where you believe. That doesn't mean it's factual. Cause
Doesn't mean it's factual.
hold on,
It
cause
doesn't mean it's factual, but if you look at it, what else makes sense?
but hold on now. If a
Mhm.
man made the book, then a man write the words.
If a man make the book, I must man write the words.
but you must say
Of
that man he
course.
must say that man was
Yeah, yeah,
inspired
yeah,
by
yeah.
God.
If a man make the book, I must man write the words. Yeah.
Okay, then so it's a man-made book.
So it's a man
It's
book.
called a book. It's a physical. It's a physical, not a physical. It's a solid entity. It's a
So
book that.
how else would you want it? Verbally?
So no,
If
so
you
let me
have to
ask
get
you.
it
All
from
right,
a
hold
book,
on.
what
All
is
right.
it?
When you spoke of verbally before the words got into written form, it had to be verbally before books was ever
Right,
exist.
yeah. It had to be verbally. It was verbally as a matter of fact.
Okay then.
Okay, but you said God inspired that man. Those words didn't come from him, they come from God or whatever, right? That you believe. And him does get up and start write and put it on pen and paper and turn it in a one book. See?
Right.
So, all right, let me ask you. You said the Bible is the only fact. So what about music and them thing there? Do you believe music is a fact or music or the Bible is more
Yeah,
important
you
than
can't
that?
listen. There are certain earthly things you can't mix with that, bro. You
But
can't mix earthly things. You have to know to separate earthly things from religious things, bro. And if
me
you
never
see
specify what kind of music you know.
dancehall truth is always about earthly topics and typical things that.
No, but look where you gone. Me never say nothing about dancehall. Me say
All right,
music.
so where do you say all of it?
Me say music. Why you choose to
Oh,
think
music.
that? Me say music. Remember say you have
Mhm.
gospel. Cause you say the Bible is religious. So gospel music are not religious. You see me? So when me I say to you is, if me is a gospel artist, and one day me just wake up and say me get inspired from the word of Christ and the divine spirit and this and that, make me build a
Mhm.
truth, right?
Mhm.
I'm write that song
Mhm.
when I wanna chat beer, good things about God, life, and all of these things. Is the Bible
Mhm.
more important than my song? Cause
The word of God
you
is more
said,
important than a song, of course.
oh,
Because I just
why?
say you get it from. Oh, what is?
What do you mean where me get it from? You say the
Where
man
you
will
get
write the
inspired to write
Bible.
the
You
songs?
say the man will write the Bible was inspired by God and him put it on pen and paper and turn it in a one book. So me I tell
Mm.
suppose me get my inspiration from God to see him when me wake up this morning and you see me just have a voice in my head that tell myself write that song, yeah, one gospel song, you know. You see me? I'm write it out and then
Mm.
I put it out there and the world love it and everything. How is the Bible more important or better than my song? And when basically I preach religion and God and all these things, it's both of
Bro,
them the
because
same,
it's
but it's
like
just two different
it's
form of art. Two different form of
no,
art, but
no,
both
no,
of
no,
them
no,
come
no,
from
no. No. One
yes.
forward directly. from the Almighty, bro. You get inspiration from the Word of God. Them man they get inspiration directly from the Almighty, brother.
Just who's them Monday? Who King James?
All of them man they we see name they on top of all of the books them. The Paul, the Matthew, the Peter, all of them, the John, the all of them.
So them can get message directly from God and me can't. What's so special about them?
Bro, the man they, what you mean by what's so special about the man? Oh, I'm tear dog, you think you're holy like them man they? I'm tear brother. You live with God every day. You pray to God every
so
day.
what was
Well, I
King
know, well,
James,
I know. You walk with God every day.
brother? What was King James doing before him get the inspiration and the divine words from God to write the
Inspiration
Bible?
and
What was
divine.
he
I don't
doing?
know about King James getting any inspiration and divine. Him translate the Bible, but I don't know about him inspiration or nothing like that. I don't know about that.
King James
You
never
tell me say,
translate
you tell
nothing.
me say, oh, if me think me holy like them man, so what them man they did I do to make them so holy? Cause me yes enough of them boy they are batty man too, you know.
Bruh, I'm not talking about King James, you know. So nobody bring up the Batman argument, but no, like a fish King James or whatever you want to talk. Not talk about the man, them the real prophet, them John the Baptist and them man, and Luke, Mark, and all of them man, them brother. You talk about from New Testament to Old Testament, you come tell about it's a fish,
All right, so
whatever
let me
you
ask you a
want.
question. May I ask you a question? Who write the New Testament?
You don't know who write New Testament.
Yeah, you bring it up. You mentioned Matthew, Mark, and
Yeah,
them.
I'm not people to work with them. Alright, I'm telling you, I'm not reach even the New Testament on certain level. But I start from the beginning. I did some real thing because it
Which
hard
part?
for you
Which
to
part?
leave
Which part? All right, which part you there in the Bible? Which part you there?
the beginning of the Bible, bro. You know what is that?
You in a
Yeah?
Genesis. You in a Genesis.
Right,
Which
right.
part?
There's some
Which part you in a Genesis? You there?
the front page, right on the front page, bro.
All right, so
Hold
at the
on.
front page there.
So prime. But an I see in Bible tell we say we were all created equally in God's eyes and all them something. There. So you tell me say some man more than me. And me not holy like some man and this and when God himself tell you say the same Bible tell you say all of us was created equally. So how him have when me not have as a regular as a human being too. Unless him is a different species, but him is a human being just like me. So where him have when me not have?
First of all, can you first of all,
Can you tell me
first
say
of
my
all,
inspiration for me
hold on,
right
now,
my God.
hold on,
Hold
Mr.
on, man.
Gaza. First of all, when you get inspired, when you did get inspired, right? Did you see that face to face when you got it?
No, so you tell me say
Or
them
did
and
he
that them
spoke to
so
you
him did see
verbally?
so he saw God face to face? How you know
Bruh,
that?
bruh, all of them man they have them sign and symbol where them get, bro. You
Like
see
what
me?
so? What kind of
And
Hold
sign
them
on,
and
get
hold
them
on, hold on. Who
speaking
you
to
talk, Prime? Who you talk?
you said it,
Moses,
you
all of
said the
them.
prophet and Moses and them man there. So yeah, them man they get special sign and symbols from God when me
Burning
can't
bush, yeah. I
when
mean,
when me and you can't get.
through some ways, my own, me tell you, say them era they now is two different era because them man they more holy and more loyal to the Almighty more than we, bro. And them man they have most of the truth to live by. What is hidden now? Thin our thing, thin out, you know that. Why for the thing, but you know what I mean?
So
Our era.
so
I
if
think
them
our era, thin out to sin, you know, brother. We more maximizing a sin more than evil for the Almighty. You know, see that? You know, see that? We're maximizing our evil, you know, bro.
so
what
you believe some more sin upon earth today than back in the days?
do you mean by if more sin, bro? Are the devil around the earth? No. You know, see that?
So
So, so,
the devil never did that
hold
run
on,
the earth back in the days when them a kill off hundreds and thousands of people every day.
No, because,
All
listen,
different type of war and them they
no, that when, yeah, him, listen, him always dead, you know, but listen, when me mean him take over, bro, like, you have people who used to follow the Almighty and him used to get defeat now and then. Now, it changed, all of that changed, bro. And most of the evil people are these, right?
all right, so hold on, Prime. You
really
say,
believe at
hold
the
on, Mr. Gaza. Prime, you said the devil around the earth, right?
The
no,
devil,
the devil
the
around the
devil,
earth now
him
today.
can't really, well, him can do certain things. Him can't really go so big, you know, but yeah. him have most of the little corners, them and creases, them, yeah. What God
So,
did I like to have
well, and
to see himself.
who allowed that to happen?
That me want to know too.
Who
Why
allow
God?
that to happen?
You said,
Yeah.
yeah, you said the
No, no,
devil
the
run the
people
earth right now.
the
Hold on,
people
let me
who are
clarify. Let me
disobeying,
clarify.
the people
You
who are
said the
disobeying the
devil.
law, bro.
Hold on, man. You said the devil run the earth right now today. So my question to you, and I think that's what Jamaica Vibes is asking too. How did
Yeah.
God sit down and allow the devil to take over and run him earth?
No, 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 no.
What go on
How
there?
did we sit down and make that happen? Because
We?
if we say God, yes, because if we say God, why whenever they follow theme rules them and I follow the devil rules them. Let me tell you something about deception, Mr. Gaza. This is the far than you, yeah. Honestly speaking, this program that you're in is so embedded in you. Right now, me I tell you this coming like fuck you. That me I tell you.
All
But
right, so the same program were embedded in Mr. Gaza and me, and then the
Yeah.
same program embedded in you.
Yeah. It embedded in me, a friend. Because me
no,
never realized until after, so I know say it embedded in me. It's a thing you can't escape it. For your born, them start out with it. You can't escape it.
Okay, then, so this was to know, because you say it embedded in us. So can the lies that you know, can some of the things that you say you know now, can they also be lies also?
Can they also be lies? No, I don't think it is lie. I just think I am not saying it the way how it's supposed to be said with the right information. But
Yeah, because here the thing, if you was born and everything that you were taught was a lie and you believe it's a truth, then how you gonna know it's a lie?
because of the fact that God truly exists, something has to be holding up all of this, bro.
Yeah, but
All of
here
this
the
beauty, all of
question,
this nature. Well, I know somebody had to do this. Who do it? Cannot be a man, bro. So who do that?
all right then. So
Has to be a supreme being, dog.
now put it in a simple form. If when you're born, you hear say your father. That man they know your father and you grow up in a life now and get older and hear some little chatter go and say, you just hear it say, the man when you think of your father, I know your father. And then you find out now and do a DNA test and really find out so that man is not really your father now. So that means all these stories that you've been hearing all these years was a lie, but you believe it to be true.
Yes. And whenever time you get misled and you find out the truth after, the entity is supposed to can know and maybe see with you, but at the same time, until that time, I mean, what else is more powerful?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I said the same way all you believe a certain thing is true can also be a lie, but because you believe it, to you it's truthful.
that's why me
I
ask him.
understand what you're saying, you know. You're saying that my truth is my truth. It doesn't mean that it is other people's truth. And I agree
No,
with that 100%.
your truth can be a lie,
But at
but
the same,
well, I know the truth what you believe
mm,
is the truth can also be a lie, but you're not looking at it like way because you say this way
okay,
me know, this way me been taught, so it has to
okay,
be.
okay, all right, all right, fine enough. Don't put it away. With the little sense that we have and we reason, Jane, does it sound like, all right, even though, you know, even though me can be persuasive or whatever, you understand what I say? But it look like me even try if, that's why you see sometimes I not even go scripture. That's why I'm not going to be one of them who go scripture. Because one can just look into things and see it for what it is naturally. You understand? And with where the rules and the laws them go by. I don't want to complicate my mind, bro.
Okay, then so that all right. So if you're relying on your natural given senses and ability,
No, rely on the word and wait. It's
yeah,
simple.
but just you're contradicting yourself.
No man, listen to me I say no. Listen when I say my meaning the Bible and the word and everything. That's my concept. That me I say.
All right, so
I'm not
here, so
saying that it
hold
is
on,
my thoughts, my whatever. Because
so
as I
here,
said before, you can't lean by your own understanding. You have to use it. You have to use it, bro.
all right, so hear this now, right? If the Bible did not exist and man still did not live, where does that put us? Without the Bible, because to me, some people can't live without the Bible, because the Bible is everything to them. So let's take away the Bible. Won't you still be living?
You will still be living, but you wouldn't be living in a conscious. You still would be living, but I don't think you would be living in a conscious manner. Anybody will
But
be
we've been living on earth long before the Bible even exists.
what?
Was the Bible here? Was the Bible here? Cause you say, yeah, all right. You say King James translate the Bible, right? Okay, fine.
Listen,
But
this thing don't stop
hold
at
on, hold
King
on.
James, you
But
know, bro.
I may
This
understand that.
thing don't stop at King James, you know.
I said stop at King James, but when I
We
said
only talk about listen. We only talk about that one because he did translate the Hebrew words into whatever they put it in
all
English or
right,
whatever.
right.
You
So me,
understand me?
all right. So me, I say to you now, say the first
Hmm.
Bible, whichever the first Bible is, the first real Bible, before King
Hmm.
could translate and do what him do. You're telling me
Hmm.
the first Bible was here before the first human being?
No.
So if okay, so then how was humans living without the Bible? Because humans exist before the first Bible, according to you just now. You said no. That means that humans was on earth before the
Listen,
Bible. So how
Mr.
we
Garza,
living
you're asking,
without
what
the
you
Bible?
mean? How them was living? How them was living?
We were living without the Bible, without any word from Bible, because we were here before the Bible. So we had to have been living without the Bible. So
Yeah, so
to Jamaica
you get
vibes fine.
anything.
So,
Yeah, you always
Jamaica,
have them. All right, then you know here say you always have angels and things coming to people and giving them messages and all of that to give other peoples and how to do things and whatever, when to do things and whatever. These are the angels that come to them and tell them that.
so when
So
we
hold
want,
on, so hold on now. So Prime. So if me forward to you now and tell you say an angel come to
right.
me and say this and say that now, would you believe me?
Cause that me go fi ask him now. So
If
what go on?
you call to
Just
me
say,
and tell me say an angel come to you,
Yeah.
yeah.
of course me not gonna believe it that.
Eh?
Of course me not gonna believe it. You want to know how me know
Why?
so me not believe it?
Why? Yeah.
You want to know how I know that I must not believe it?
Yeah.
First of all, you don't in other realms, you don't deal with them kind of something.
Deal with what kind of stuff?
Secondly, you're not in a you're not safe, you're not have nothing to do with them kind of stuff. So at the end, you're not gonna just visit you so and just tell you say, oh, this, that.
Oh, so all right, so that's where you believe, right? You see what I try to show you? So you believe them other man there. But Jamaica vibes who you know.
Bro, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. And that are the earthly look where you look through things. You
But
not see the
all right,
thing from the spiritual level, bro.
but prime. You say angels fly down and visit certain man
But
because of
that a new happen.
all right.
That a new happen, you know.
That's what you believe happen because of that. Them tell
Yeah,
you
man, bro, you
and
believe.
Bible or wherever else you can learn that. You see me? But me want to know what kind of life them man they did a live make angels fly down and visit them and so you tell me say, so angel now fly down and visit none of we nowadays. Today time in a 2005 them stop visit earth and come link with them just used to link them man they from back in the day. So what them man they did that do when nobody on earth today now do to make angel come visit them.
Bruh, the man them loyal to God. It's simple as that. And we never dare do it. And the angel go to them man, they spread the
Them
word.
loyalty
To
to
we.
God. You said them
Well,
loyalty to God. Angels them visit them.
So hold on.
sorry about that. Miss next Barcelona match today, you know, dog. Mona. Anyway,
Yeah, you said them man they from Black in Ideas did more them did loyal to God and that make the angels them come visit them and give them words of inspiration and all them something there.
yeah, bro. Devil now come link with your boy David. The angel now come link no man right now in them time of that.
So
No busy about nothing about God. So all them are going link
how
with
we waste with time then? What we are try live good for and I try live by God word
waste
and
your time. Waste your time, you call it.
because yeah, so me not understand. You said
Basically, do
nobody in
you
if nobody in
listen, do you them have it
2025.
lucky right now? But I say yes. But you can't say it the way they still have to have the faith, still have to go through.
So prime. All right. So that mean none of them preacher there. Whichever preacher you believe in, that mean got no angel or nobody not talk to them either. Then
Right.
Which preacher?
Find word from if come inspire you every Sunday and a chat bag of things in a church
The
and
preacher now go come, no angel now go come inspire if you are not a man of God or you are do God works, brother.
so this one I say the
People
preacher
like
them.
that. If you are
So this one
deceived
I
and
say.
you do bad things behind
So
and you do
yeah,
dangerous
but all
things,
right, but just
so
now you
the
tell
preacher
Jamaica
them.
vibe
but
say,
now link it out.
Hold
but
on,
just now
so
you
the
tell
preacher
Jamaica
them, so
vibe
the
say,
preacher them, we're forward and I preach.
But forward and I preach. What kind of preacher, sir? I'm after again.
So
yeah, but watch out.
go to
Just
me
now,
sometime.
It all
just
depends.
just now you tell Jamaica vibe say, him now live the holy way or something like that or whatever. But how you know that? What is the way to live? For make angel and them
But
something.
you see, the thing is, me tell you, say, from last weekend, from, no, 2 weeks ago, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, you still in the loop, you know, where, me tell you the loop, you know. The fact that you don't, you see, because you don't, alright, you see, because of how you think of the Bible, it is going to debunk everything else that you think about certain things. So it won't make any sense anytime you come around back to the Bible and tell you, say, listen, this is what it is in, and this is what the Bible is saying.
Nah,
Why
man.
certain things happen.
Me, I
If you
go,
don't believe, listen, if you don't believe this book, it won't work, bro.
honestly, me don't believe the book, you know. You see, me just have a bag of questions about the book where certain things will just not add up and make sense. And so far, me don't hear you give me a solid, concrete, you see me, I said definitive
About what?
reason to make
About what?
develop me faith in the Bible. But the things
To
them we
develop.
that
No,
just
Mr. Gaza, look.
God
You see
word.
that the thing. Hold on. Before you go any further, you see because me know say, you see in any way, shape or form, this inspiration make somebody want to go in at the Bible. That is the way how it go. Maybe somebody else can forward and make you go in at the Bible. But what I'm saying is me not gonna Lego because of that. Because me can't send in the Bible, that no means me for Lego for what me are saying. You understand what I say? But inspiration comes from within, and you alone can work on that. So if you look on it the way there, you have to really look for yourself because we are having a conversation and you're hearing things and you want to know and you want to be sure about certain things. If
All
you're
right, so
interested, you go ahead and look on it.
you say
Me go hold back and then say, you're
all right,
not
so
giving me the inspiration to go this. That don't make no sense.
you say inspiration come from within, and them say God is within all of us.
Yeah, inspiration come from within.
Right,
Not
so
that inspiration.
inspiration come from within, and them say the whole of we have God with inside of us. So and a God may I get my inspiration from. That it come from within and inside of me, within me, there's God. So I get inspiration from
Crazy.
God.
Mr. Gaza, listen.
We are talking about,
If
bro.
you have a phone, if you have a phone and you put a chip in it, but you never activate the chip, you think that phone is gonna work?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. My argument is closed at this point.
So no, no bother with that. No bother with that.
I
you,
mean,
you put
you
a
say you
little
have God in you, right? But yet still you don't activate God in you.
man
How you
full of
think this
crap,
God
you know.
gonna work
How
for
me
you?
know say me not activate my godliness or
How
well, how
me
you know me
know?
not do God?
How me
How you
know?
know me
First
not do
of
God
all,
work right
Mr.
now, man?
Gaza, you see,
How
how
you
me
know me
know?
not do God work?
First of all, Zane, none of we can. none of we can. Alright, you say you don't know the Bible, and me say none of we can read in the Bible. So that alone make we know.
So
If we did
because,
interested and serious, would have go in that shit and know it. The thing we call deep, would I can go so.
but that a your belief of what
My belief.
someone has to do in order to
Is
get
there anything
God.
else in this earth?
What do you mean there's nothing else? You
No, no, listen to me, I say, Mr. Gaza. Is there any other power in this earth that you can talk about different from this power that we are talking about now?
yeah, myself. Because them telling me, what you mean? Them telling me say
Mr. Gaza,
God in me
you,
naturally me
you to this
powerful
power,
and God in
no,
me. Yeah,
listen,
tell
listen.
me.
You to this power is like a speck of a little dust, bro. I tell you, all of it is just like a speck of little dust to this power, bro. What you
Me I
talking
tell
about?
me say there's more God in the Bible than there's God in a me and you. That you tell me say so if you put more faith in the Bible than if you put in myself where God in me.
No, no. If
So
you
we have
put the faith in God's word,
you
I mean,
just
say,
what else on this earth.
not the Bible. The Bible is a book, bro. You know, understanding them. The Bible is a book.
Yeah, but me I tell
With
you
a book.
go to the
Alright, yeah.
book. I don't have to go to the book if there's more God in me than in the Bible itself. Because the Bible is
No,
a
bro.
book.
No, bro.
Why do I have to go to that book when me can just go to
Your
myself?
mentality will tell you, say, you have God in you, and you still got hell.
Yeah, no, but according to you, just now, you have to go to the Bible in order to find it.
Exactly.
Without,
All right,
without,
so what
but
I hear this, what I them say, guys. So you say, right? May I use your words, So if God is in me, so who am I?
What? If God is in you, so who are you?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You just said God is in me. So if God is in me, so who am I?
and then, cause remember,
But
the
you
same
are
Bible, and the
you.
same Bible
You
said
are
God made.
you. So what on Mr. Gaza? So what you want to say? Yeah, God?
May I ask you?
Yeah, human being. What do you mean by me ask me?
Yeah, but
So, so,
prime the
so,
same.
so, so
But
prime. So hold on. So if God is in
Okay.
me, hold on,
Hold
man.
on, give me give
Hold on,
me
hold on, prime. So if God is in me, and God is a spirit, and God is in me, and the devil in me, God is in me. So who am I?
Run back that again, please.
Listen carefully. Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
but
listen.
yeah, remember somebody upon the word. Yeah.
Yeah, listen. If God is in me, God is a spirit. And if
Right.
God's spirit is in me, then who am I?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So who am I?
Who are you? Who are you? And I
Yeah.
said that you're a human being. What
but
do you
all right,
want me
but
to
watch
tell
it.
you?
But you see him one say the whole of we have spirit in a way, and the spirit not dead, and the spirit make we body a move, and the spirit make we body alive, right? And God is
Yeah.
a spirit, and the
Yeah.
whole of we have God in a way. You see me?
Right.
And according to the same
Mm-hmm.
Bible where you are praised,
Mm-hmm.
tell we
Yeah.
God
No,
made
no, no.
all
Me
of
praise. You mean read. Me
all
praise to
right,
God. Praise
all right,
God.
all
Yeah.
right, correct myself. Where you read, right? The same Bible tells there, God made us in His image. So if God made us in His image, God is a spirit, and the whole of we have
Mhm.
spirit in a way, then who are we?
We are human beings. Beings.
Okay,
Human.
so is God a
The word
human being?
human first
So
before the
is
word
God a human?
beings.
Is God a human being?
No.
How is God not a human being if we are a human being and God is in a way and God is a spirit and we have spirit in a way and we was created in the image of God?
Did you know that when Jesus was on earth, he had God in him? Why we never call him God? Why we never say God? Why we say Jesus? Why we have to address him as Jesus?
No, because I just because that time name. We are
No,
just
because him did have a physical body, bro. And that physical body was called Jesus. The God where the inner him heart was the God up above.
So hold on.
Literally.
Hold on. The God within him heart. So you say God is located in the human being heart. That's where we find God
Bro,
in the heart.
I'm saying to Uno that you know have to active. Listen, you know have to be in one with the Almighty, bro. with him
Yeah,
words and everything.
what you just
But
say.
listen. When I feel doing works, then now, when Una do that, Una have one communication with him and thing, it up to Uno because man have free will and it up to we for one break that spell. You understand? And go to the other entity. Remember, you know, him never ever always say, yo, you know what, stay right as a dog moving. Him give free will, stay walk, go over this and walk, go over this and walk, go way around so and
So,
come back if
so,
you want.
so, Prime, according to you, based on what you just about Jesus, right?
Mm.
Jesus have God in him, but them
Right.
call him, but them have to call him Jesus because he was on earth in a physical human body. That's why them have
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
So that's your belief of why we all have a name?
Them name a spirit of your soul?
No, but them name
Exactly. What them name? Your physicality, don't your
not
character, the way where you something every day, don't it?
no. The
And that
reason
them
why
name, you know?
we have names is to identify each other, so we can separate
And
ourselves from.
identify what?
If
Isn't it your character still and your attitude or whatever that's you know what? That's Mr. Gaza, you know, that's Mr. Gaza.
yeah,
Right.
so it's just an identity thing. But at the end of the day, we are all made up of God or whatever. So technically,
No,
we are
I'm not
all
denying
God.
that, you know. I'm not denying that part where you might think that,
So we are
yeah, but
all
that
God.
doesn't
But we
mean
can't call you God and call Jamaica Vibes God, because if me I talk to you specifically, I'm just say, yo, God, how Jamaica Vibes know say I'm not him me I talk to.
and
You
did you know so that is wrong too? That
No,
wrong, you
all
know?
right, we're not gonna get into the morals of it, but me just try to show you something. If you're God and Jamaica Vibes is God, but me want to talk to you specifically, and me I say, yo, God, you hear me? How Jamaica
Yeah.
Vibes know say I'm not him me I talk? That's why we have names, so we can address you as Prime. So when we say Prime, Jamaica Vibes
You
knows
see,
say
I
him
wonder
me
if you see
talk.
why. I wonder if you see why we need the rules. Because in the Bible it tell you say, you know, we are not. It explains that we are not where you are talking about we are this little gods or whatever. Bro, listen, but you tell us you need to debunk that because you see same thing where you say a while ago about confusion. How me and Mr. How me and Jamaica vibes are gonna know which one are we matter. Bro, that shouldn't be from morning, bro. Because listen, this thing is not supposed to be like that. The concept different. I'm gonna tell you something right now. All the questions in the car, all that and thinking, you know, that.
All right, so what's the question?
Yeah.
When you man say, one debunk to the talk, dog, what you not talk about, you thinking, because God said, him in a owner, that means, say, when all this little God, I wanna have the privilege to call one another. Yo, my God, and all them thing, bro. Like, literally, seriously, dog. Me in a real life, when time man do that, I tell him, say, yo, Bridget, you hear me? I'm not your God, you know, bro. I know me, your God. Yo, my God. No, dog, I'm not even like that.
So,
I know you say, I know you things,
But hold on,
things
but
certain things
hold
do,
on,
because I know you
but
can
hold
better,
on,
but
but hold on, but if the Almighty say we are all gods, so you say, am I lie?
Right.
no, I'm saying that we don't understand what he's saying because that's not, I don't think that's what he's saying. No worries, I go find out. That's why I never want to call in today, you know. Because I have no holy part evidence to you, you know.
But Prime,
You just call in because you don't know, so that program have to go on, isn't it?
but God Himself, in the Bible, the man said we are gods, right? And then you say God is a spirit, and we have spirit in a way, and we have God
Mm-hmm.
in a way. And them say God made us in a theme
But
image.
where the spirit is where God is.
How are we not gods? If all of those things, if God said we are gods, God is a spirit.
Can
But
you
listen,
blow
man,
up in
no,
a
listen,
man?
man, listen, man. We
Mm.
are all, according to God, we are
Mm.
God.
What
God is,
does God do? What does
hold on,
a person like God
just try sum up,
do?
bro. Me just try sum up everything. If God said we are gods, and God is a spirit, and we have spirit in our body, and we also have God in our body, and God told us that He made us in a theme image, then how are we not gods?
Nobody in a chat. Nobody can like nobody in a chat. Who in a chat? Nobody can see chat.
No, no better
I
than
don't
that.
like Syrian.
Well,
Yeah, the chat no move for a while. Them just a listen, man. Me I see four. I don't know, man. Cause sometimes YouTube, you see me. Something like them just there a listen, man.
Because as mentioned, Mr. Gaza, we can't classify ourselves as that because we don't understand what we are saying or we don't understand what we
Okay,
are
so when
reading.
Bible when
I
God said
cannot,
we
I
are
can't,
God.
you know, sir. I
Eh?
know you have answer to it, but I can't give it to you right now. But do not, man. Yeah, can I tell myself already, seminar. So it must be a right thing to tell myself based
All
on
right.
what we understand.
All right.
So,
So
me, I
yeah,
tell you the
said
same thing too.
all right, let me clarify. So y'all say when in the Bible it said God said we are all gods or whatever. You're saying that he mean it in a different way, but you don't have
Yes.
the answer to explain to describe it to us or explain it to us right now.
Hold
That's
on
what
then.
you have to
Jamaica
follow back.
vibes. No, I don't, Mr. Gaza. Jamaica vibes.
yo,
All right.
You have anything near, like, you have anything near can pull up that?
what that?
More say we can get for going to the scripture that we matter about we are gods. Cause more get clinical with the thing, you know that, like really, you know that. Because you see that a drive some things in a people nowadays where them feel like
Where you want me?
them and God is on an equal par or them feel like say them in the same league and category with God, bro. Bro, you don't even know who, bro. Who know do that?
But all right, so Prime, watch you now. Cause them say we as human beings we only operate on about 10% of our brain, you know. You see me? And the physical no, not half. Them say we only operate on 10% of our brain. See?
Yeah.
And we also have a physical body that's limited to certain things. So you don't
By the
think
way,
you
all of
don't think
these
that
information that you are getting, Mr. Gaza, where do you get them from?
which information? When we just say a while ago?
Yeah.
I mean, it's according to research from in a school. Them tell we that say only 10% of our brain activated.
Yeah, bro.
The average human being only use about 10% of their brain. And that them say
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I
according to
understand.
according to research and everything at that them say the average away operate on about somewhere around 10%. I can't remember the exact,
And
but
what did you question?
somewhere. So me I say, and we have this physical form that makes us a human being on earth or whatever. So me I say the difference between us, Kaya say we are not gods or whatever the case is. God, we're not upon the same level as God. So me
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah,
so
man.
maybe it's because it's a case because we're in this physical form as a human being, and because we not unlock the other 90% of the brain, maybe why we probably wanna laugh, wanna laugh.
Wow. That was very, very hilarious. But
No, because
continue.
me have to think like that, brother. Because again, if
Mm-hmm.
God is a spirit and I
I
am a
understand
spirit,
why you think that way, you know. Don't get me wrong.
God is a spirit, I am a spirit, God is in
Yeah.
me,
Mm-hmm.
then why how am I different from God? God is
Oh
in me,
boy.
the spirit in me. You see me?
Yeah,
Unless you
listen.
tell me that the spirit will make up Mr. Gaza is a two different spirit me have in me. One will make up Mr. Gaza
It's not
and
really
one way
different.
a God. And that you
What?
said a two different spirit the whole that we have. One will make up prime and one way a God. So you have
Listen,
God in you and you have your own
listen,
personal spirit in you too. And that you tell me say?
bro.
Cause
You
remember,
see,
the whole
because
of we have God in we, right?
bro, yeah, but we never, bro, we have God now, but we never, bro, we have
Right.
no
So, so,
we have
so,
no
so,
sense of that, bro. We have
so,
any idea that every time we reach, God farm or God mood or whatever, we'll call it God mood. So it's really a God mood for true. But when you're in it, you notice certain things always people always try to get at you at that time. You notice
so prime, but you
if you
just say
notice
we
people
and
not
God.
like you at that time, you notice it?
But
Eh?
but you just say we and God not upon the same level and we're not confuse that. So how can if me and God
Right.
not upon the same level, none at all?
No.
How can I get in a God mood? or God mode, or whatever
Because
you said a while ago, for take on God level.
it's not what it is what it's called. It's not about it's not about me
So why
saying
is it
that.
called that? Why is it
Because
called that?
we
You
on
just
earth
said
call it that, especially in Jamaica, you don't know, your God mode, right. Or any little thing we are doing, your God mode, right. It's just a typical name. Don't get it confused. And I don't like when you be this petty, Mr. Gaza.
no, I mean, I be,
I don't like when you be this petty. Stop pick, man. Just try to understand what I said to you.
I,
See?
I be petty, bro. Me's a, me's a
Yes, you
very,
are, Mr. Gaza.
me's a very
Yes, you
precise person,
are.
brother. You see me? I say very.
Go ahead, right here.
The man make me laugh that. No, bro, me not be petty or nothing like that. Me's a
Laughing
very
at you,
precise
too.
person, bro. And you see me? I
Alright.
say
Alright, precise, but Jesus, you're extreme, no normal, bro. But
no, man.
seriously,
Extreme, bro. That's some reason, bro. Things have to make sense to me. You see me? So anything when it makes sense, me have to pinpoint it and address it. You see me?
okay,
You just say
okay.
when you just say we have time, the whole of we have times in a way when we unlock this God mode, and you say it's true.
Yes, because I just wanted to call that feeling that you get, that you call the spirit feeling that you get sometimes, the spiritual feeling that you get sometimes. Eh?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, that is what the earth we call it, the God mood. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that we and the supreme being is on the same level, bro. Don't try to do that. That will get in a whole heap of trouble.
All right. So when somebody hit God mode or God mode, whatever you want to call it, what does
Them
that
call it.
what does that do for them? What does that do for them? If me can figure out a way to unlock my God mode right now, what that gonna do for me?
Wait, I got to for you.
Yeah. Or what does that look like
Let me tell you something.
when someone hit the God mode?
If you baptize accept Christ in your system, see,
Mhm.
same thing, and you can have your God mood in a that, unlock your spirit mood and everything in a that, bro. You know how collective you can be and how you can
Deliver what?
deliver what God needed to deliver, which is the word, and how to deliver it, and who to deliver it, and without being um overrun or
Hold on,
anything because you
hold
just
on,
get
hold on,
money. You just always get money.
Prime, hold on. Yo, Black Ruger.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, you want to click off the camera? You want me with the black out the camera, click the camera, click the camera.
Yeah, click out the camera. Maybe somebody have a stronger understanding. Maybe more better than me.
So block out the camera.
Yeah,
If
you
you
see
want to, you
camera.
know, much have to do it, but if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We good?
All right,
We good?
go to, yeah, we can hear. Welcome, Black Ruger, to the panel.
Bible.
Let me take it in the back. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, man. Respect.
So, Black Ruger, what you have to say about the topic we're talking about here?
Yeah, listen, man, them, we have to just understand the difference of certain things that we've been taught, you know what I mean, and how we did understand the things and where we did get taught, you know. You know what I mean? Enough. You know what I mean? First of all, we have to have a clear understanding of what is God. You know what I mean? You can't say God are one thing and me I say God are one thing and you I say God are one thing, you know. We have to have a clear understanding of what is God, you know. And when you talk about Bible things, you have to understand that Jesus never preached Christianity. You know? Jesus never said nothing about Christianity. Jesus is there before the Bible. So we have to understand what Jesus was really teaching too. We probably can call it Christianity now.
What Jesus was teaching holiness.
Right, right.
Right.
So
And how to
so
be loyal to the
Christianity,
Almighty. Right.
right. So Christianity now would be a version of the holiness that Jesus was teaching, right?
It's just another denomination.
Like a version of it, a version of
Yes.
the holiness that Jesus was teaching, right?
Yes, but it is false.
Right. So we can agree upon that now. So we understand what
Oh, some
Christianity
people
is.
understand what me know, because All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So what is God? God is the creator of all things, right?
Right. Yeah.
God is the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To create all things, not some things, and God are the creator of all things, So if God is the ultimate creator, that means that God and intelligence have to have some kind of similarity, right or wrong.
Hold on. Say that again?
If God is the creator of all things,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
That means say God is the ultimate creator, right?
Right.
And for you to be the ultimate creator, that means that God and intelligence have to have a similarity, because intelligence is everywhere, just like God. Anything when you're looking at show some kind of
Because
intelligence.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
he is the intelligence. So he's gonna be everywhere it is. He is the intelligence.
So God is intelligence. So you can't
Yeah.
say that
Without yeah.
God and intelligence is one and the same. Then that's what I said,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because God is not no ghost, and God is not no Santa Claus. We're living on the clouds, and God is a real thing.
Right.
So then,
No.
so
Well,
so
yeah.
all right. Hold on. So let me say
Mm-hmm.
something. So if God and intelligence is basically the same, right?
Right.
Mm.
So someone who doesn't know God, is it safe to say that they're not intelligent?
What?
It's no,
If God
no.
and
Yeah.
intelligence
No,
is the
hold on, hold
same,
on, hold on. You asked a very important question. I want to answer it. Go ahead again.
if God and intelligence is the same thing, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I kind of,
Yes.
which I kind of agree. Yes, there's intelligence everywhere. God is everywhere. It's from seven.
Mm-hmm.
So if God and intelligence is the same,
Mm-hmm.
if someone is perceived as they don't know God, is it safe
Mm-hmm.
to say that they are not intelligent?
You say if a person is
Um, I I
if a
strongly
person is
believe that.
Perceived to not to don't know God, yeah, is that person considered, or should that person be considered not intelligent?
Yes.
should that person be considered not intelligent if he don't know God? That means he don't know himself.
Exactly. So you're not intelligent.
All right. So here the thing now. Earlier you did say if a man have him phone and him not have him chip in him phone can't work. So basically we are say what we activating. No, we live in
Bro,
our
I
world,
wanna
right? We
find
live
I
in our
wanna
world.
find God. Sorry, go through
We
first.
live we live in our world where try to really deactivate, we don't,
Yes.
right? So we have to
Right.
understand what's the activation,
To
right?
stay activated.
We
Yeah.
like him said, cause like him said, God make we in our own in his image, right?
Right. Yeah.
But we have
Mm-hmm.
to activate that. But we have to activate that spirit,
We have to
because
find
the
it to
physical body
activate
and the
it.
we
That's
know
why
this.
they hide the truth from us. That's why them hide the truth from us. That's why these words are hidden. Because those are the things, those are the
Exactly,
books and
right.
and the things
So
that
when
are
we
going to
activate,
activate
because
the God in us. Yeah. You understand? But the biblical level of it, any forward to like the biblical level, the King James and all of these, them try to do the manipulation and them little thing, but I mean, it is still a part of the truth.
Black
I'm gonna
Rover,
ask again. I'm gonna ask again. Which other book in the history of mankind has ever debunked the Bible?
what
As
you
much
mean?
as how now say man write it,
What you mean debunk the Bible? What you mean?
bro. You have books where people stop read. You have book where expire. The Bible ever expired?
Which book expire?
Yeah, which book expire? What do you mean by
You
X?
have books where people write too much in years ago and them have to stop using it. You know why? Because you have modern things are coming now where them books say it don't really make no sense about to read them books because it just give some old rules and regulation about certain things. Where
Okay,
them
okay.
stop using the book.
Oh, I
You
said the
understand
Bible
what I
not
mean?
all. The Bible not all.
The Bible has never been outdated in no era, no time, none at all.
So are these other books outdated?
No, I understand what you must say still. Yeah, you have certain, like, especially like certain textbook in a school, you see me?
Them
Things
outrun
things
them.
where them
Yes,
in
Bible
the
outrun
80s,
them.
things with
Yeah,
them
but
in
do
the
they?
80s.
But listen. But even though you me understand what you're saying, Mr. Gaza, but the books them still exist. You still can go get the book them for it, so it's never outdated.
No, but outdated and exists is two different things. Yes, the books them still exist, but it's outdated, meaning that the knowledge in the book is not applicable in today's society because times change.
Okay.
So I understand what he mean by it expire. You see me? Because whatever the information in that book is no longer applicable today. So that information that might have worked in the 80s, 60s, whenever, can't work today. So it
Okay.
basically,
So. All right. So let's apply that to the Bible now. So when you hear some people say that same thing can't be applied today because of knowledge that's and information that people have come across is the same thing.
It cannot be. Listen,
that would be my question to him too.
everybody is trying to find the root, you know, and nobody has known root or been finding the root. You understand? And the biblical root is the only true root where you think maybe you can go and
Yeah,
find
but
all roots.
prime, you cannot say the only true root. You got to say that's what you believe, prime.
Yes, I believe. Yes. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
I made this back out
Yeah.
family. I come
So,
back in.
man,
Mm.
man, man, really, man, I dwell upon other people, so bro. Man, I do that.
Yeah, it's not a matter of say you're dwelling on. It's having a reasoning about what may be factual, what may be lies, what you may choose to believe. Just like I said, you can be taught lies all your life and you believe that it's true because that's what you choose to believe and that's what your parents say you have to believe. You know, to question the Bible, you know, to do this, and not to do
All right.
that, to do that, right? Why?
You try to ask me.
Hold on up. With common sense and intelligence, a question is made to be asked. So if you have
No.
a question about the Bible,
Well,
because you
well,
have some type of waiver, you have all right to question that. Because you can ask a question. Because if you ask a question, that means you don't know the answer to certain things or understanding to certain things. So you're seeking that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
well, when you say a man can believe in anything, a man can believe them can fly. A man can believe in anything. So belief is one thing,
Oh
and
God.
facts, right? Belief is one thing, and facts is another,
Reality is another, yeah.
right? Belief is one thing, and
Mhm.
facts is another. A man can believe whatever he want to believe. We know that, right? We agree upon that, don't?
But what I'm
So, all right, so let me ask you this now. So, if a man can believe in anything he wants to believe in,
That don't mean
the
it
man,
true, but
right?
right,
Okay, doesn't mean it's true. Okay,
right.
so the man that believes he can fly, is he wrong for believing that?
But we is not here. We is not here to judge anybody.
that
You know,
is
you
not
can
a
only really judge yourself.
that is not a matter of right and wrong.
You know what I mean,
It's
That
not
is
a
a
matter.
matter of
So
if
belief
you
is not a
believe so you
belief
can
is
do
not
it.
a hold on. So you're telling me that belief is not a matter of right or wrong? Because my question is, the man who believes he can fly, is he wrong for believing that?
Do you believe that
but
something is a matter of right and wrong?
all
Believe?
right, all right. No, here my answer to that. The man will believe him can fly and go up on the roof and jump off and him don't fly. He was wrong, right?
It's just a
Yes,
belief. It's
yes.
not
He would.
about whether right or wrong. Even the first plane where they are gonna fly. You never know if I'm right or wrong. Just they try to invent something and make it work. I go up in the air.
But all right.
Right,
So listen, the man that
Can
jumped off
believe.
the man. Watch out now. The man that jumped off the roof and broke him foot. Right. He was wrong about him being able to fly at that moment. But is he
right.
wrong for believing that he can fly? Maybe he just hasn't figured it out yet. So in that moment when he jumped off the roof, he was wrong about
No,
being.
he's not wrong. But that's what I'm saying. It's not really up to we for judge if a man wrong in
Whether
him
it's right
belief.
or wrong, that me just
So
tell me.
okay, so okay, so then
We's not the judge, you know. We's not a judge. We's not the judge whether a man activate him spirit or not. You know.
Bro, but you
It's
can be.
but okay. So if
no
Hey,
every
we're
man every man have to activate them own spirit. We know say the physical body I got dead one day. So we's not the physical. We's really the spirit. The spirit resides in the physical, right? The
yeah,
spirit not dead. The spirit not dead. Just like a light bulb. You can bust a light bulb, but the electricity not dead. The spirit can't dead. Spirit live forever, right?
Right.
so if we're not in a position to judge this man about what he should believe in and his ability and everything, you see what I'm saying? And he's not wrong for believing that he can fly. Whether he figure it out yet or not, him have the right to believe say him can fly one day if he wants to, right?
That's why it might be more on mind. It might be more
Okay.
on mind if you
all
believe
right.
it
So,
at any
All
time.
right. So then now my follow-up question now, if that's what we're standing by, do we have the right to say that someone is wrong for being an atheist or for being Muslim or something else?
No, that's why I say you can't judge the next man's spirit. You know what I mean? Because some man's spirit need more discipline than us. Some man's spirit don't need so much discipline. That's why
But
you have the different branch them off a tree.
but
Muslim them
crime.
have to pray. Muslim them pray five
You know
times a
what
day
I
because
think?
them
You
man
know
that
what I think? You know what I think? All of those people that end up with those other denomination and religion is because the laws of God is very, 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 very vice grip tight up. And it is very hard if yeah, it is hard for you to live by it, especially when you never did know say I saw it go and then you find out after. It is very hard for you to break back yourself to that. May I tell you, because we on earth now go back to that. Certain we now go to that every day on a day-to-day basis, bro. So we know
But,
what we are saying.
but why is the belief in God different from the belief in anything else? Because if we're not gonna wrong a man for
What,
belief,
bro? Because
it's just a
God
belief.
is
It's just
serious,
a belief.
bro. God
But
will punish you. God
you're
will
only
put it right.
but
God is
crime,
not even say
crime. Hold
him
on.
will do it. Him just make the demon them fall in fear.
No, but listen, you're saying that the belief in God is serious, but that's your level of belief that you have in God.
Okay. All right.
That's your level of belief that you have in God. But if you're gonna say that we can't wrong somebody if you believe what they want to believe, then the person who choose not to believe in God, then they're not wrong. Because
That doesn't mean
if everybody have the right to believe
no,
whatever, 'cause
bro.
at the end of the day, it's just a
Yeah, when they
belief.
are talk about cow and pencil and thing the other day, man, worship and them something. I'm saying that's foolishness, bro.
Yeah,
Because all of those
and you
people,
see them one say Muslim people them are foolishness, them are dealing and then the whole of them are got hell and all
right, yeah, right.
because
yeah,
they choose to believe in a different religion from Christianity where
yeah,
you
all
When
believe.
right.
it's not supposed to be so, because you can't follow, because you can't live off of God laws and rules, and you make your own decision after your own feelings, emotion, and mindset, and mind, and mental, and everything, and your
But
heart.
who
Desire,
said
you follow
but
that and
who
go and
said
deal with something else different from what God I tell you to do.
who said
And
that all of
because of
that?
that,
But
well, I
who
know, and because, listen, because of that, it creates all these denominations that we are seeing today. That one man separate from the real thing and go deal with. And it happens so much that across the world, people who is growing up now is confused as hell. And which one is the real one? You understand? When
Yeah, but
it is obvious, bro, that this entity are being who made the nature of the earth that everybody loves, even the one them we have the different denomination, Zane, even them love the creation, then it must be him is the real one. Or then and a base off of everything where him have to deal with, yeah, study.
but how you know say your denomination, which is Christianity, is the right one? If there's many
Bro,
different denomination of God, how you know say your Christianity belief is the right one?
don't say
And not
Christianity. When you say Christianity, as what the man says, a different level, because that have to do with the white God and all of them slavery shit and all of them stuff back in that. I talk about holiness, real thing I tell you about that.
Yeah, but according to you, you make it sound like the realness and the tightness of God's laws and all of this can only be found in the Christian Bible, and everything else is flawed. That's how you make it sound. How you know that? Where's
We
Bro,
the
can't,
read
we
the
can't,
bro.
we can't, we can't look on it, so.
exactly, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we
oh.
can't look on it as we can't look. That's why I tell us say you have to mindful when you judge,
Hold on.
because we's not here to we's not here to judge the next man's spirit. All fruit ripen at its own time, don't
Don't understand
you have
what I
some
say.
right? All fruit ripen at its own time, don't right or wrong. All fruit not
You know what I'm
right same
saying?
time,
Yes, true,
Oh,
true.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
All
yeah,
fruit
yeah,
right,
true, yeah.
right. So we have right. So we have some young, we have some very very young youth them, some young youth them, not even
Yeah,
10,
man.
young, not
Mm-hmm.
even teenager yet, spirit strong in them man. Them can't even hold a sermon and inspire people. Young. Some people not reach them kind of spirit they tell them get older.
All right, so
Now I
my
mean
Mm-hmm.
general.
so yeah.
Are you
Well, I
Christian?
know.
Are you Christian? Or
Me
are
me
you
that
of the
me
or are you
me
of the Christian faith?
No, oh,
Yeah,
me is a
the big man, the big
me
man.
is from God faith.
He's
And if
from.
if me can go in a Muslim church and find some spirit in a God, I'm gonna take that. But it's not there. Well, if no spirit not there, then I'm gone. If I go in a
you will
Christian
never
church
find
and
that in
find
a
some,
Muslim church.
if I go in
You
a spirit
can't.
church, if I go in a Christian church and find God's spirit in there, me take some of that with me. If I go in a Catholic church, if I go in a Jewish place, anywhere where God there, because you have to know God to find God. You know? God is
Exactly.
everywhere.
Okay,
That is
so
the
You
thing.
feel me? So
um,
you can't say God not
And
there in
the
a
one
Muslim
try to
church.
tell them, you have to know God we can find him because it's not every little positive message in the ear preach, for run go there and feel like say,
no,
this
but
man is
Yeah,
of God and this
but
man can do it. And that
you
man
just
try
said
showing about Joel
no,
still.
yeah,
the
yeah.
man does say if him going to a Muslim church and him find some God spirit in there, him work with it. But you just say the man not gonna find no God spirit in a Muslim
But
church.
you will never find a God spirit in a them kind of church, bro.
How you know that?
Yeah, you
How
can't say
can
that
you know that?
because you have to remember, Right
How
or
you
no?
know?
All right. First of all, you have to remember who gave Christianity, Some of the worst people them ever gave Christianity. And
No,
them people they
no.
give
We
it
just tell you
Christianity.
a while ago, my general. If you go there, so, and you go try to go back in the white supremacy thing, me I tell you,
You
say,
know,
I know
get
that me a deal with when me attack. Me a talk about the real holiness. So, me know about the white thing and the white Jesus and all of that. So, me never go into that because me know all of we know about it already. So, we no need for waste of time on that. You understand what I say?
All
So,
right,
any
but
little
hold on,
anything
Prime.
we
But
want to talk about,
hold on,
almost
hold on,
the
hold on, hold on there. But hear this, Prime.
real thing.
All right, but Prime, you say you know about the right supremacy and all of that, right? So
Yeah, I'm still not trying to lash out on me with it, but I'm not even look around.
hold on, because you have to remember, say, from words, then you also have images. So, a lot of us grow up with the images of Jesus being a white Jesus because that's the image them
We're not
paint.
talking about that. That
Hold
can't
on,
fool me.
hold on. Because you keep on saying the white supremacy thing, so it's lead back to what you're saying you're believed in. You still
What?
believe in that same thing.
You're saying that those people, because them have linked to the King James, you're saying that whatever?
Yeah, because that's what you choose to believe in.
Bruh, you're not understanding it.
It's what you choose to believe in a prime. You
You
have
can't
to
say
believe
it.
that. Well, and you have to believe that everything in the Bible is 100% truth and factual.
all right, first all right, like what him say.
From personal
When me grew up,
personal reason, all of us, when we read the Bible, is anything in it sound like a lie to you?
It's not what it sound like.
When you read it, you must come to an understanding. And the understanding must be true or lie to you. There's no way you can tell me, say, any facts where you read will come after you as the truth or a
No,
fake.
but yeah, what you say facts. You keep on, that's what I tell you, say the way you're speaking, you're basically believing that everything in the book, the so-called Bible, is facts.
Look, you cannot dwell on my belief and what I think or believe. Okay?
But you are dwelling on it.
I can dwell on it because it's mine. Of course, I'm going to dwell upon
Oh,
it.
there you go. There you go.
But
There
Of
you
Prime,
course,
go.
I'm going to dwell on it. I'm not hiding the fact that I'm not dwelling on it. What do you think me I do? Then why you think this
but the
conversation is
but
even going?
Right,
the
but
whole conversation is about you trying to get people to see how you see the Bible. Cause you said who not see the way
Yeah.
you see it is
It is the
biblically
same
wrong.
thing like how Gino Jennings and Gino Jennings would do, and you hear Sean Stam forward out and talk about that. It would be a similar thing, but the only thing with Gino now, Gino has his damn hard evidence, which is the scripture for licking with it. And that mean I have today. Because me have some scripture on would not talk, so whether they be a deep down in some real serious meds.
no, but we can go into scripture. But like how we said, knowledge and understanding are two different things, you know.
Yes, you can,
So everybody,
maybe.
so everybody, so everybody will read the Bible ain't gonna get all of the understanding. You can read the Bible today and get one understanding, read the Bible tomorrow and get another understanding, right?
Because
No.
according to you, Prime, the Bible is the only factual thing we have on planet Earth or the universe.
No man, no man, you can't say the
That's what he
Bible
said.
alone.
That's what he said earlier
You
before
can't,
you
you
call him.
can't, you
The
can't
only
say,
fact.
you can't say the Bible can give you some instruction because
No, listen
the
what me I say
Bible,
now. Listen what me I say
right?
now. Nothing beats God's word. That's what me I say. So if anything outside of that or
Right, but
beyond that, to me,
God word no need a book, right?
Exactly. But according
so God's word
God
don't
word,
need a book.
God word
God
don't
word
need a
does not need a book.
God's word need a book.
God, God
why it
word
need
can
a
be in a book, but God's word don't rely upon a book.
Rely upon a book.
because the words in a book is not God word, is the man word. Because it might get a according to you, it might get a message from God, But how he put it in the book, that's his translation of what
Our
God
problem right
said.
here, why this conversation not moving on the right way, is because of our belief and what we think man do to the Bible or to the word of God, where it might be
No, I'm not
manipulated or
trying to. I'm not trying to disagree with you or trying to prove you wrong. I want to
no,
learn
no,
from
it
you.
doesn't really
I
matter
want to
whether
learn.
I need to know. It doesn't really
I,
matter
sh-
whether I need.
I share. We are try share.
Yeah, man, I understand that.
You understand me? A long time I
Mm-hmm.
understand the Bible enough. From a young youth, I understand the Bible. And then there's some new thing when I just
I
jump in.
always hear people say that, but I don't
You
hear
get
you
me?
explain what you understand. You can maybe quote
Yeah,
the Bible,
because
but
all
to
right, because
explain,
all fruit ripen their own time,
right,
right?
that is
All
true.
fruit ripen at their own time, no? Right. So you got to always respect that. So just because someone
Yeah.
can just because some man's spirit high and some man's spirit low, you still have to respect the man. Jesus never did go amongst no Christian and no older people. Jesus did go amongst the people them we did need the food we them did have.
Criminal,
Right?
robbers, yeah,
Right? Him go amongst the people them when him feel they need the food. Him never go
drug
amongst
pocket.
people and with it. Him never go amongst people where they have food and all of them things. And with him go amongst people where they need the food. People where they hungry or people where they need a kind of food if you heal them. You dig? So but we have to understand just like with Jamaica vibes I said. When
Mm-hmm.
when we when we grew up now, we was lied to that was the picture of Jesus. Now we grew now I understand so that's not the true picture of Jesus. But when you was young, you was lied to. Somebody lied to you
Hey,
in the name of God
that
and
was
in the name
crazy.
of the
That was
Bible,
crazy. That was crazy,
right?
though. Man, the one that did crazy.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, the one that me see brawling, like, cause me tell you, me was a youth. Me say, remember me I tell you Jamaica vibes, say my mother a Christian and thing, or certain background and thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother used to like have a I don't think she did really believe in that Christ either. Because I think me or she used to say to like, yo, this is this white Jesus, this is not real Jesus. But you put him on almanac. She always a laugh and I say the blue eye brother when name discover discover Jamaica or whatever. Right? She just say him and we always a laugh about it. This whole blue eye man. Yeah, a fake thing. We don't really believe in it, bro. You see me? From ever since, bro. You see me?
But yeah, the thing. But how much people did believe in it though?
Yeah, a lot of people they think that Jesus is true. A
And
lot of
then,
people they believe.
and
Even me, I
then
said, well, Jesus, this for true. I mean, history must be rich then because if them can take him picture, I have a picture for you, I mean, yeah, until you realize it's a big hoax. I
all
mean, I
right,
said
so,
that crazy because
so
we see
hold on,
literally.
so hold on. So if you don't believe, say, the image of the Jesus where many of us was led to believe and whatever, do you believe that's the image of Christ?
And when I hear the question, you ask me if I believe if what is Christ.
The image that them show you and said that's Jesus Christ. You know what I said, do you
Back in
believe?
the days, back in the days when I was young, maybe 9, 8 year old, yes, of course.
All right, so if you don't believe that now, so what's the image of Christ?
The image of Christ, nobody knows the image of Christ. And I see even something they are
Hold on,
trying
but
to
hold on,
do
but
this.
hold on. But if Jesus existed according to the Bible, right? He had to be in an image, whether it's a black image, a white image, a yellow image, a red image. It has to be an image. And it tell
Yeah,
it say, then it tell you in the Bible say his feet were of the color of bronze and him ear like wool. So
Yeah.
what? So based on you as an adult right now, what would be your understanding of based on that little phrase right there? His feet was of bronze and him ear like wool. What people is
yeah,
that description of?
yeah. I understand what I said. He is now, me understand now, say he is maybe a man of colored. What I'm saying is that we cannot say it because we cannot literally say it because the Bible had, like I say that the Bible had nothing to do with the Bible had nothing to do with races or color, whether black or white or pink or orange.
Yeah, but the question is, if I'm describing you, I'm gonna say prime foot was of the color of bronze and him ear like wool. Am I describing a European person, a Caucasian person, or
No,
am
I
I?
just answered that. I said no. I said no,
All
no.
right, so hold on, so I'm describing a black person, right?
A black man, yes, I said that. A
All
colored
right,
man, yeah.
all right, so let's get down to the actual facts then. So if we want to know the true color of Jesus according to the Bible, there's the answer right there.
Well, yes, but the Bible never really tell you that he is a man that is colored. Them describe certain things to make you have an idea, but it won't say because it doesn't really want to lean this thing on a whole black thing.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
if you get
No,
to
you
that, so
can't
the
say that.
Bible
You
wants
can't. No, you
everybody to
can't say
feel
that.
equal. You understand what I
No,
say?
no, you can't say that. You can't say that, man.
You
How
mean
you
you
gonna
can't
say
say
that?
that?
You can't say that because you got to. All right, first you have to admit that they use the Bible to lie. You have to
Admit that
admit
what?
that they
Admit what?
use the Bible. That they use the Bible to lie.
Use the Bible to lie.
Yeah,
How can you use the
because
Bible to lie?
the
Tell
Bible
me.
say him look the Bible say him look one way, and when you see the picture is another way, right?
What picture?
We talking about the picture, the well-known picture all over the world, where them says so-called Jesus.
The almanac thing yata?
Yeah, almanac, whatever you want. It's in his
No,
pictures
no.
in certain his picture. That picture's in certain Bible, on the front of certain Bible. What do you mean? It
Okay.
ain't just on. It's not just on the almanac. This is a
So
picture
what
of
were you saying
well-known.
again?
If you
What were
get
you
if
saying?
you get 10 people, if you get 10 people and show them the picture, they're gonna be like, that's Jesus. Most of them gonna be like, that's Jesus. That's a picture of a people who was taught to believe was Jesus, but that was a lie
Right.
in the name of the Bible. You understand me? Because them did want they did want they wanted to subject us to make us feel like the God wasn't the God of we, the God was the God of them. That was the trick that they was trying to use on us, right?
Or make we pray into them, literally,
Right,
because they are
right,
people of white
right,
skin, yeah.
Right. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted us to feel like they was more connected to God. God look like them and not look like we.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what that did to our child? You understand me? So that's why we gotta understand. That's why we have to understand where we did get Christianity from in the car long for thousands of years we there before the word Christianity and the Bible and we didn't know
Yeah.
God and we had lived with God and we understand them have a picture Adam and Eve as Caucasian people, though,
Yeah.
right? So you believe
Yeah.
so the
We get to
original
understand. So we get to understand now that they were the two first black human made on earth.
okay. So it's a lot of lies that's been told through the Bible. You understand me? And if somebody is not
No, in the name of the Bible, as
in
well
the
he
name
said.
of the Bible, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. In the name of the Bible, a lot of lies has been told. So no, we know in this generation now,
Mm-hmm.
we discovering the truth, right? We debunking some of the lie them. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And we are
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
find we are trying to find a way with the information where we have. You get me?
yeah.
Because it's a lot of the times it's not the Bible. A lot of the time it's not the Bible, and the way certain people that teach the Bible and certain people get Christianity, because the way you get Christianity and you're on them with the first time you get it, is a very important thing.
But what I'm saying, that somebody has said earlier, because the words that are in it, if you really live by them, it is very, very, very extremely challenging, especially in these times that nobody cares about that or those kind of things. So it's really challenging for anybody right now for real say, oh, them are gonna go try to get closer to the Almighty. It's really challenging. You see me?
I wouldn't say it's real challenging. It's up to you, the individual, the information that you have, the
Yeah,
information.
but
Hold
listen, if you're gonna walk down the road,
on, hold on,
Jamaica
hold
black,
on, hold on, hold on. The
eh?
information that you had before and the information you are receiving, pardon me, the information you are receiving now,
Uh-huh.
you have to weigh both information and see which one makes more sense to you and which one don't. Because just like what I say, you just said Adam and Eve was the first two black people on earth, and God said, "Let us create man in our image and after our likeness." And He make black people. Then if you want to apply a color to God, then what color would God be?
If you're gonna they have the hints and the things that lead to that. But they're still not telling you that this is the color that this man has. You don't get it?
Yeah, but this is what I said to you. Me never say
Mm.
wait, me just I say if it say God say, let us create man in our image and after our likeness. First person God create was a black man. That means God had create the black man after his image and after his likeness. He never make a Caucasian man, a yellow man, a green man, a purple man. He make a black man.
Well, in our image, well, we don't really know. We can't really know that because
So
we don't know.
all
What
right,
we
so all
do
right. Are you prime in the image of a white man or a black man?
in the image of whosoever they are. I mean,
No, me talk about you. Me talk about you. Are
skin
you
color.
black
Now,
or
really.
hold on,
No,
are you
listen.
black or are you white?
Jamaica vibes. You cannot look at it because if you look at it that way, you're gonna say, alright, make it now old image. I just see a black man would have made it, but that's not the case. Why he make white, black, brown?
All right,
Uh, uh.
all right, so let's go back to the thing where it said
Image
God said,
to me,
hold on,
no, well,
hold
you
on,
would have
hold
image
on.
to me. Well, an image to me would have been the sculpture, not the color.
Yeah, but image is something that you can see whether what form it's in and what color it's in. All right. Hold on, just like we were speaking before, I was said, God said, let us. That means, I guess
You keep talking,
hold
you're
on,
going
hold on.
to.
God was speaking to his councils or his angels or whatever. Him speaking, he never said, like it's a God said, all right, I'm going to create man in my image after my likeness. He said, God said, let us. So whoever else God was speaking to after our image and likeness, that means to say, if we have the black man, the white man, the yellow man, the red man, and whatever, then we are all in the images of God.
The images, if him say let us make man in our images, it can also mean that a white angel, a black angel, a Chinese angel could be there. And him say our image same way and him cause it's not only one color on earth.
All right then. All right. Stop this now. All right. Say everything come from black, right? Every other races where you see on this face of this earth, all of them come from the black race. Black people are the only people that can make any other race in the world.
Right.
A white man cannot make a black man. He
When
can't
you
make
say
a
when you
Chinese
say when you say all race come from black, it's a whole different thing from when black can produce any other race.
man. No, it's not.
Nah,
That's
man.
not
Hold
much.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on 1 second. It's only two races, one race we can make any color, and one race we only make one color. There's only two race. Which part of man born and them language and all of them
No,
something.
you know,
Don't make
understand
him
what I'm
race.
saying. I'm saying that Mr. Jamaica Bible say all race come from black. I am saying be careful of what you're saying because that statement is different from when you're saying that a black person a black person can produce any race. Give me a minute, me answer the call.
So guys, are you there? So guys, must have on a call too.
Me there, I
Hello?
listen, man. Just kind of
Oh.
busy, man. Busy. But me did hear Prime say something earlier, like he must say, it's very hard to get close to God or something. But the same Bible that tell we say God is a very forgiving God. So who knows that regardless of how much sin me doing in my past, if me wake up this morning and say thanks for life, God, and please forgive me for everything, and I eat that, I'm a good. I'm gone through the gate of heaven, me I go now.
Mr. Gaza, can you hear me, Mr. Gaza?
So how that work?
Mr.
Yeah.
Gaza, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, me I hear you, now
Listen
hear
what
me.
me say. Listen what me say to you. You can't use that.
So how do
You
you
can't
determine how hard it is to get close to God or whatever, like what you say, how difficult is it to get to God? Because them say God is very forgiving. Once you repent and tell him say you're sorry and everything, you're
yeah,
good.
it is. But that don't mean to say, alright, you come so boom today. Alright, you're born and sleep and you say, God, you know some want to stop smoke. I am gonna stop smoke for all a month, dog, and stay so boom. I ask God to forgive me, say you see I clean up and I move on. Boom, you see when everything down the road I pop a decent fatted spliff in it, and I blow it and you smell sweet and you go burn a spliff too. Break you go break the smell again. You keep on doing this over and over and over and over. You think that is how God work, bro?
But if me apologize after me do it every time, he gonna forgive me. He's very forgiving.
No. Yo, the brother is
So is there
serious.
a limit? So is there a limit to how much sins we can have? Where in the Bible them says a limit. So once you cross a limit, I hit that
Yeah.
sin, God now forgive
But
you
you
no more.
can't take God to fool all the time, brother.
And I say take for fool, but him understand say we are human beings and we have temptation. That's why the Bible I tell us say, lead
No,
us
but
not
I'm
into
saying that,
temptation.
I tell you, say it is hard to live in this world if you're going to live by those rules. It's gonna be hard. So you better
But
willing to can do that shit without a fear of sin.
all right, but he all right.
All right.
So all right, you said me I gonna take him for
Alright,
fool if
even
me
if
keep.
you do, well, I know, even if you do, because I'm not perfect in a dog. Even if you do, eh, it must be in a reasonable way where God can say, Jesus, I mean, no, say, alright, I give him a handbrake. You see me?
All
So,
right,
Alright,
so
yeah.
so
so,
all right, so let me
You see
say it
me?
like
so
this. So all right, so suppose me don't
But,
want
bro, do
disappoint
you
him.
see
Hold
how
on,
you
now.
can do this thing? Eh?
Hold on now. If all right, if me feel like me not 100% ready to stop smoke or dirt people or whatever it is me do, right?
Yeah.
So instead of apologize now, I know some I might do it again next week. Me just wait till me get for my last breath and then apologize and ask for forgiveness. Me supposed to
No,
go same way.
but that even worse,
How? I
because you
apologize
have to wait till
before I
you pay
die.
your last breath before you talk to God, brother. Brother, you better you just try and change and done. And that's the whole point.
Bro, not see
All
that
right.
way, dog. Me sorry, me can't see that way.
You
Here,
can
here,
that me I try
here,
to tell you say yo, I saw
here
the
the
world
thing. No,
set up.
no,
So you see
no,
it's a different
no,
church you're gonna set up, It's a different
no,
denomination you're gonna in.
no.
Cause you
You have
can't
to,
wait to that in dog.
Which denomination am I going in now?
No
no.
more
We
I
have to
show you
mind.
so the people them think dog why you have so much denomination because some things like this so you can't live by, brother. Eh? You just have to say yo, you keep your thing and me keep my thing. Fine. And you gonna you got my another set of
Yeah, but you still have you still have a mindful. You still have a mindful because Moses, God did tell Moses, him did want Moses do certain things, and Moses never want to do it. And 40 years later, him come back now and get Moses to do what Moses would do. You get me?
Yeah, but
So no,
you just say God tell him. God
yeah,
never tell me if you do nothing.
nah,
Or
man,
how
you get,
do I know
nah,
if
man,
God
yeah,
was telling me?
nah,
How
because
do I
your spirit, you remember, God is inside of you. Remember, God is
Oh,
inside of you.
okay. That's
So
what I
your
was
bro.
spirit
looking at.
know, your
Yeah,
spirit
you lucky
know,
I
your
explain
spirit,
to them. I tell them already. I tell them
your,
already,
No, not bother
your
with that prime. Not bother with
no,
that.
your spirit know, your spirit.
Oh, prime a craft, man, you know.
No, the man I run like team for minutes to not eat. Oh yeah, run so you oh yeah, run some sagasa. I'm gonna say that to you.
All right, all right, all right. Hear the thing, no. Hear the thing. This why we have to be careful, Cause some man have to do certain things and go to prison, Because some man in a prison need for save. Because everything is not today. Something might become the generation after generation, just like David and Samuel and all of them, man. A certain man, Ishmael. Me I listen to man that talk about Ishmael the other day. And
Hey, hold on there. You can't hear me loud and
who
clear?
are Ishmael father? Abraham.
Yeah,
You can't hear me loud and
You
clear?
can hear me?
yeah,
Wanna
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, 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 yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, Prime. Go through
Alright,
Ruga.
hold
yeah.
on. I'm up and calling.
All right, go through
Uh,
Ruga.
yeah, so Ishmael father couldn't have no pitney. So him wife him must make a deal with an handmaiden and make a baby with the maid or whatever. And name the baby Ishmael. Ishmael and then now the wife now after him have the baby now with the maid, the wife must get vexed with him and bam 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 bam. She never like it, but him love him youth and everything and boom boom boom. But then generations later, the tribe of Ishmael saved David. You get me? So if Ishmael never did born, David would have never get saved the time when him get saved. So certain things is not just today. Certain things is generation. That's why you can't look for a man and say this man lost and this man because certain man have to do certain things to carry out whatever thing them have to carry out. We might look at it as yo, the man a sin out. You get me? But like how me I say, some man have to go to prison and save a man up in like all Malcolm X. If Malcolm X never did go to prison, Elijah Muhammad would and probably never get for touch him. You get me? So certain everybody have them certain parts where them have to go down. Some of our part more easier. Some of our paths require more suffering and more thing where we have to go through because if we turn a piece of steel into a sword now, enough burning and beating a piece of steel, I forget to turn in a sword.
But enough people would have said even Malcolm X him not saved because him got choose Muslim instead of Christianity and him got the wrong part same way. So him still never learn. According to people like Prime and them. Cause him choose the wrong religion.
Yeah, but see, prime is he don't see that it's all one tree with different branch. You see, from it that teach one God, and it a teach you for righteous in your ways and righteous with your family and for repent and them something. It's just a different branch of the same tree. You get me? Certain one branch called Christianity, one branch called this, one branch called that, but a one tree. But you just have a mind who are give it the lesson them when you first start get the lesson them. Because all of us was confused in the beginning because we learned that Adam and Eve was white and Jesus was white. So the people and we did give we Christianity, did give we Christianity to confused with. You get me? And we know as we start grow up now and start understand certain things, we start saying, nah man, that can't go so. That can't go so. Look how much like just like how Ruga said. Every race come from black people. Every different color. But it's only two race. One race we can make any color and one race we want to make one color. When the two of them are the same race get together, one color they make. Two black people get together, them can have 3, 4 pitney them with different shade. You get me? You follow me, I say?
Yeah, man. Go ahead and go through.
Yeah, man. So you know what I mean, you just have to understand different things about different things, star. Cause we can't. That's why me I tell a man say him can't be the judge. You can't try to judge the next man's spirit because the next man's spirit have its own part and its own journey. When the fruit that ripe, the fruit that got ripe and the fruit that got nice. You just have to
You
give it
see,
time.
may agree with that. And you see, since none of us should have the right or the power to judge, then I believe it don't make no sense to choose. Because in a sense, inadvertently, when you choose, you're somewhat judging the other. If me choose Christianity, somewhat inadvertently I'm judging Muslim. Because why did I choose this one as the ultimate one, so me I gotta follow that one? Yeah? That means I am
Right, but
judging the other.
no,
So why
but
choose?
yeah, but yeah, the thing no. If Jesus and Muhammad did they right, you think them not gonna know say them my brother? That's why I say it depends on who I give you the thing. Because if somebody give you the thing now and say, yo, you're a Christian and everything else wrong. But if somebody else give you the thing and say, yo, you're a Christian, but that ain't your brother, That ain't your brother, him just learn it over there, so them have to deal with it over this another way there. And that ain't your brother over there, so but them learn it over this and all right, look for the world right now. We have a man in a Burkina Faso named Ibrahim Traore, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know about him?
Yeah, man. You might go on with a bag of things right now.
Ruga, head there?
Yeah, man. You hear me? You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me I say, yeah, man. Me know about him, man. We hear what go on with him, man.
All right. Now look how we love him. Look how we as a people and people in Africa love him. You feel me? But our next people from the next side of the world, now them a look for him to kill him. But that not take away from the works with the man though. So you can't say that man never come and do the works for him though. Because them people that over there, so I look for kill him. You get me? I say the same thing with Muhammad. When Muhammad are doing work in the Middle East, them people they love him. When Jesus had the film working at Jerusalem and Bethlehem, them people they love him. We have enough people where they Africa do certain things, enough people where they North America do certain things that where you probably will probably never know about. You get me? So you can't look on them something that's why I say depends on who give you the thing. Because if somebody give you the thing and say, yo, everybody else wrong, then I say you gotta take the thing. But if somebody give you the thing from the beginning and say, yo, this are the thing where we have, but you have some brother over there, so them did have to deal with it a certain way. So I saw them and deal with it, but your brother them same way. Because if Muhammad if Muhammad and Jesus they are right now, them are deal with one another as brother. Because them know say the same thing, them and defend. One
All
just
right.
a
So
do it
let me
over
ask
the
you this.
song.
So let me ask you this now. So then, who is highly Selassie? And
Yeah,
and
man.
should we bash people who decide say at them and them a worship? Me I worship highly Selassie, You see me at them and them I see forward, go in Africa and do work, forward in the Caribbean and do some good work and them thing there. So at them and there, my God, what does
You
about
see,
that? You see me? And Selassie is a human being we walk the earth just like Jesus and them too. Them said Jesus
that's
was
why
a
me I
human
tell us.
being we walk the earth. So what we are gonna do now? You see me? What we are gonna do? What we are gonna say? Enough people that have it say you can't worship a human being.
You get me?
Your phone a break up, say that again.
God we
Ruga,
have
your
in our
phone a break up.
Yeah man, you're fry up man.
all right, my call back.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Gaza. Mr.
Yeah, man.
Gaza. Mr.
Yeah, man.
Gaza.
Yeah, man. Me there. Me there.
I'm a fleshy that,
Huh?
I'm a fleshy that.
Zin. Yeah.
Mm, you know. But we are try get prime for no sake. Prime I base everything like everything where I say is factual and them thing that based on where him choose to believe, what I say?
Prime craft, man. You know,
Mhm. John over there 3 hours and 15 minutes already. Up movement or forward for come talk look at sports.
and that me I say, a pastor go on like him slick, Ach- Pastor go on like him slick, like him no want to participate in them big conversation here.
Yeah,
So
bless
back
up.
it.
Pepper
You
skull,
can
bless up my bro.
you can hear me now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Active pepper skull.
Yeah, man. So you know what I mean, but a good discussion though. I love it, man.
Man, I saw a reason over here every time.
Yeah, man. From what day me I lock in pan the man them man and just survive with the man them, you know what I mean? So bless up.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
it go.
come here, ask that, cause them say you not to worship no human being. So, but you see me, but them say Jesus walk the earth same way. You see me, Muhammad and them people they say what about Selassie? What we ever say to the people and we say, him a feed them God and them are worshiping.
Well, you have to remember, say, you know, you have chosen people, you have chosen, it's the messenger that bring forth the message, as like Prime said, get inspired or whatever. But once you get the calling and you God chose for say go lead the people like on chose Moses to lead out the people out of Israel and them thing that I just your job that way him give you that task.
We just have to mindful with certain things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Because I remember, Moses did kill a man. You know that, right?
Hmm.
Moses did kill a man, and then come back with commandment and said, thou shalt not kill. But him did already kill a man already. So when you say when them say worship a man or worship false idols and certain things, you have to understand when am I really try saying at them days. Yeah, I mean, the understanding might be kind of different. The understanding today might be kind of different from the kind of understanding with the man that did have in them days and stuff. So we have to just mindful of certain things.
Yeah, and that's real talk. We have to be mindful because everything play a part. So we have to be mindful of the knowledge what we consume
Hmm.
and all of them thing
I
there.
mean, because to worship in those days can be different to worship now. You know what I mean? So what we call worship, what we look upon as worship now. You know what I mean? Because them days, them man they did give offering and make sacrifice and all of them something. And enough of them, you know what I mean? Enough of we know we're not too, you know, we don't participate in certain levels of spirituality and certain things. You know what I mean?
That's
So
why I always tell people say, when we look on the word religion, right? I look at the word religion and me summarize it as this. This is my own way of doing. Religion is something some people go and like them have to rely on. Listen to the word religion, rely on. You rely upon religion to
mhm.
guide you through your daily life and them thing there. And religion is also confusion because you have different type of religion and them thing there. So is which religion you choose to believe and say this what is going to be my way of life because this is what I'm choosing.
Mhm. That's why I said earlier, you have to mind how you get it in at the beginning. I mean, because if you don't get it right in the beginning, if the person will give it to you, don't give it to you right. No, you have it, and then you'd probably have to take time. You have to learn it, then take time for unscramble it, and then balance yourself again. If a person don't give it to you with the right balance from the beginning, you get me?
Right. So even with the Bible, with Prime and thing, Prime him have the Bible, but Prime no read the well. Prime speech still stuck in a Genesis. Prime no move past Genesis just all these years. So even though empowered and says certain things, him still can't go really in depth because he hasn't reached much further in the Bible where him can convey on certain things, and then we have a discussion
Yeah,
about.
because certain things is truth, whether you have the Bible or not. And you have to understand that, 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
if your spirit are gonna inspire, if your spirit are gonna grow strong, it are grow strong with the Bible, it can grow strong with the Bible, or it can grow strong without the Bible. You know what I mean? But because Jesus didn't have no Bible, Jesus just born with it. Just born with a great spirit, and you can't look upon life nowadays and feel like just because the world turns so with special people not born, special people born all the time. Them just
Mm-hmm.
don't they just don't fit in the scheme of the way the world is right. I know we could have looked upon some of them as them mad in a different time of them man with our lead way. You understand me? So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, special people always born because if when God done with we, like how them say, as long as a child is born, God not done in work. More work still after I go on. You know what I mean? So let's say I have to look upon it.
The work never stop, man.
Yeah.
And
Neither man, me not too. I don't judge people for their level of understanding for the things them with them are teaching. Because at the end of the day, Jesus tried to teach the world of if have a better understanding of ourselves, so we can have a better way to deal with the neighbor and your brother and your sister and your mother and your father. You get me? So
mm,
it's not a thing for separate It's a thing we're supposed to bond we up together. So.
right, right, right,
So, you know what I mean? So if you know what I mean, if you use it for beat people and them thing, you have to be mindful we are though. You know
right,
what I
right,
mean? 'Cause
right.
them thing is a sin in his own way. You know
True
what I
that.
mean? So you know what I mean? Just like some people I understand the devil. Some people feel like the devil have 50% of things and God I feel like the devil are equal. Nah man, God make devil. God made the devil to do the things where the devil's supposed to do. And as long as you depend on God part, the devil not gonna bother you. Him can tempt it. You know what I mean? Him can try to show God say, yo, me not think him ready or whatever. But as soon as you leave the part now, him can start punish you now. Cause you know, if you leave the part, if you stay upon the part. So devil is like him bodyguard and like him defense. Anybody we are stray, forget burn up and beat up and but we don't get taught it like that. You understand me? We get taught like the devil I try to take we away from God. No, the devil just want to make sure say if God are gonna give you the paradise, you deserve the paradise. That's it. Yeah, I mean, you can't just get paradise. That's why the devil is vexed. Like I say, oh, you just give paradise. He thinks the paradise just comes, sir. You have them a run around and I talk about this. Nah, man. Nah, man. You like that one there? All right, me touch him and see if him real. Me touch him up a little bit and know what I mean? Make him suffer a little bit and see if him curse you. You know what I mean? So the man them a work on and on. You know what I mean? So that's all of them look at something that we have to mind how people give in at the beginning. Because if you don't get the lesson properly in at the beginning, like I say, you have to learn it, then unscramble it, and then come again now and find balance with it. You get me? So
Let me cut you. But that are the problem. And the reason stuck in a Genesis, that. But tell you exactly where you really want to dig from. You understand? That doesn't mean to someone understand other scriptures and ever hear anything else before. You understand? But putting two and two these things and hear complete preaching of people who really know these things, it makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's for me if you just go back and really can have
yeah,
these
chip in
scriptures.
and out.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I say. So I just reason why I reason, and where I say trying to make sense out of everything where I go
Yeah, but
on.
this is what I say. You see, the reason why me have to do this so strong and strong towards it. Because me know the importance of being so strong towards it. Actually, me should have be stronger. But it's not about ignorance, it's about who can endure it, isn't it? It's about when you hear people, at least it all depends upon how your perspective go when it come on to the Bible as a matter of fact. Because if your perspective different, you know that it just like a hard for you, and it like a hard for who assure you to.
Right,
Yeah,
so
man, yeah.
you take a person, like I always say, a preacher is not a teacher. A preacher is just going to come and preach. A teacher is one that's going to teach you, so you have a full understanding of the knowledge that they are bringing forward.
Um, and I say, man, a preacher have to. A preacher is a preacher, yes, but who is the teacher? The teacher is within the preacher. Because the real teacher, is within the teacher. That's why I'm telling you, say, Africa, you have to ask the man about to connect with before you can say, I deliver these things.
Because you are right. Every student needs a teacher. Whether the
Yeah,
teacher in school, whether a karate teacher, however, you need that students to pass on the lessons to, and hope that student, will take that knowledge, that skill, just like you watch a karate movie and a youth will never know to do Shaolin Kung Fu and he meet a monk and the monk teach him and then him go back and him start beat up everybody because him learning from a master and now he
right.
become a master himself. So for you to become a master teacher, you also have to learn from a person who is a master teacher.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So each
Exactly.
one teach one. So all we are doing here is teaching each other in some form of way to have some form of understanding about this whole thing we are talking about.
Yeah, and we need to do
Yo,
it very fast too.
hold on there. Yo, man, I forgot running. The man, them big up themselves, and bless up on the
All
mothers,
right,
them.
Mr. Gaza. Bless up your man, come I go
Yeah,
down the
Mr.
line.
Gaza, bless up, man.
Yeah, cause we there 3.5 hours now and thing, all a good reasoning. You don't know prime, and them reason I will love our prime. You don't know.
Yeah, man, a real talk, man, because by the next life, and let me tell you something. You see, them kind of reason, yeah, will become important until when time the people them outside see. They really are going to get some answers. So that's not going to do right now. Because I don't have the question them when they asked me from the last live. So
Yeah.
I just sum them up now and come back and answer them again. Because there are answers for them. All the one Mr. Gaza, I'm thinking smart, Seriously, but I him ask a logical question instead. Out of I him ask the most logical question we really need to
Yeah,
ask.
man,
And
Mr. Gaza, where I say, Pepper Skull. Where I say Skull?
still I call him,
Up yourself.
still Wagwan and Skull.
Up yourself in the prime. Well, go on.
They are talking about the God Almighty.
That is it.
Yeah.
Good school to them, man. Good school to them.
How would that,
Yeah.
Mr. Gaza?
No.
Ruga.
A black ruga that I'm a fleshy that Pepper Skull. I'm a fleshy that
Black Rover. Black
Yeah.
Rover, you
Yeah.
Mm.
Up yourself, Bless up,
Yes, Skull, yeah, though. You can't call me name. No,
So,
you
yeah,
know.
dude, a Jamaica vibes, man.
Him
Can't
know
try,
how, man.
remember.
Come like him get chip out.
Oh.
Yeah, he coming like him get chip out, man. You know what I say?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man. So if anything we lock in again, may I make some moves and take care of something.
All right, Ruga, we link up.
It's all right.
Yeah, man.
How would that? Aruga, that?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
man.
it.
Well, say your family, Jamaica,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, man. I'm a real brother, man. Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, man, if you make him call him more while, man. You see me? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
see me?
No, man. I'm a day a regular, man. How are yourself?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So,
man.
what want you sound like him have an understanding of what
Yeah,
really,
man, tell it.
really.
Yeah,
No
man.
man, them
Gotta,
man, them man, they made stun up, them man, they made stun up prime man. So you know me,
You two in a Jamaica vibes. I just show, him just a fall and do for you one thing, but you know,
mm.
yeah.
All right, me there,
Yeah,
but
man, I
school, me I
see
go
it,
end
man.
the live
School,
and now still in a
every
school,
killer
because we have
power
to
over
2.5 hours we there for. What's
Yeah,
school there?
man. I want to work now, active up back a vehicle killing, and that I want to know.
Well, and all that sound like Bruce by dog. Are the boy Bruce Vices?
Yeah.
They know the life, but see the life killing.
Tell him forward over your skull.
I look like him Charlie, no Bruce.
Yo, skull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skull, tell Bruce forward over your skull.
I think it.
Bruce live now,
Him the live?
Yeah, him and the Mother's Day topic.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to talk to skull behind the scenes. Okay.
Yeah, man, say look like Carly.
All right, so me I go done the live and we can forward over there.
Alright, do it, man. Go.
Hey, like
All right.
girl, they are real Francis girl, you know,
Big up
killing.
Lady Guys and Mr. Ground.
Yeah, big up Lady Gaza, Fabian,
Up movement, Fabian. All out, big up.
yeah, Bouquet Queen, Black Ruger,
Big Queen, yeah.
well,
More I
everybody
notice,
should support.
more I notice the first set of fans, you know,
Yeah, man, you don't know prime.
Alright, big up.
Bless up.
You send back my $98. Dog, you want to see the girl text my motion fear for your life. I say, what kind of style is this, dog?
All right, people,
That girl
I
had
done
one
the live
dog
right
like,
now.
yo, that girl like gone, bro. She's gone.
All right, people, bless up on yourself. You know me, I say it was a good live, very good and very interesting live. And if you're watching this back on the playback, Fabian, bless up yourself, Fabian. You don't know Lady Gaza, Mr. Gaza. You know me, I say Optimus Prime, Black Ruger. You know me, I say also pass through, Bouquet Queen. Everybody will pass through. Thanking you for a good live. Until the next live, and just be safe out there and know say a blessings. All right, people, we soon are getting to see.